Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2. What's up, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? What are you guys up to out there? How the fuck are you? So you know what? I was just listening to this YouTube lady. Man, it was quite possibly one of the most negative live streams I've ever seen in my entire life. So I changed my plans for today. We're gonna listen to some good music, 90s music, of course. That's my jam. We're going to have some laughs. We're going to look at some stand-up comedy clips. We're going to look at some feel-good news stories because there's enough negativity. We'll be back tonight with the drama. But my God, man. This is okay, so this is like metaphorically lighting a chunk of sage and just waving it around this place, dude. What is wrong with these people? Gosh, dang it. Anyways, we're going to be positive. Your boy shook more hands this morning than a politician on the campaign trail. My first couple stories will give you an indication what I've been up to. Kind of being quiet about it because I don't want some purple-footed monster to jump out of the hedges and try to sniff my inner thigh while I'm trying to live my life. So let's get into it. I'm sure this is going to be probably one of my least popular live streams because it's going to be positive. I urge everyone in the chat to keep all the bullshit to themselves. Let's just kick back and have a glass of lemonade, shall we? Enjoy the tune. You guys know this song. This is the Spin Doctors. This song's called Two Princes. I heard a live streamer talking about who's Generation X and who's a millennial. Well, I'm a very proud member of Generation X. Very particular characteristics of my people. Enjoy the tune, and we're going to get into it. I did debate on whether I should play the original album version or if I should play this version. I went with this version because it's a little bit more laid back. It's more of a summertime vibe. And it also features John Popper, who is the harmonica player from Blues Traveler. We all remember him, the big fatty that thinned up. Indeed. So this is a strange variation of the song, but it is in fact the Spin Doctors. This is live in Napa Valley, California in 2014. Napa Valley, if you don't know, is wine country. So there may be some influence of some red wine on these musicians' existence during this performance. Doesn't do any damage to the performance. It's still really good. Hit the thumbs up. Thanks for being here. Share this out to your other social media platforms. Welcome in. Consider becoming a member. Let's have some fun. I'm going to share the link as well. So if anybody wants to come up, I encourage the shyest one of us, the shyest person in chat, I encourage you to come up, take the link, and join the conversation. Positive only today, please. Plus me. Trust me, tonight there's plenty of time for drama. Let's have a little bit of a breather. Damn, man, what's wrong with these people?
Here we go. Two princes. They want two princess need be found you. That's what I said now, princess who adore you. Go ahead now, one night, diamonds in these pockets, and not some bread now. This one, he wants to buy you rockets, and that's it now. This one got a princey racket. That's what I said now. Got some seal up on the jacket. Ain't in his head now. You mirror him. You fucked out.
You know, I really should have listened to this ahead of time. I can't do it. I don't know. I think he's maybe had too much red wine. Let's just fucking do a quick rewind and play the original. My bad. I tried. I can't do it. That goes on for 6 minutes. I can't do it. Here's the original version. It's more better. Gosh, sorry about that. Let's go.
Princess who adore you, just go ahead now.
disown you. He'll need his head now. Marry him or marry me. I'm the one that left him, baby, can't you see? I ain't got no future or family tree, but I know what a prince and lover ought to be. I know what a prince and lover ought to be. Said if you want to call me baby, just go ahead now. And if you like to tell me maybe, just go ahead now. And if you wanna buy me flowers, just go ahead now. And if you like to talk for hours, just go ahead now. That's what I said now. Princes, princes who adore you, just go ahead now. One has diamonds in his pockets, and that's a friend now. This one who wants to buy you rockets, ain't in his head now. Marry him or marry me. I'm the one that love you, but can't you see? I ain't got no future or family tree, but I know what a prince and lover ought to be. I know what a prince and lover ought to be. Said if you want to call me baby, just go ahead now. And if you like to tell me maybe, just go ahead now. And if you wanna buy me flowers, just go ahead now. And if you like to talk for hours, just go ahead now. And if you want to call me baby, just go ahead now. And if you like to tell me maybe, just go ahead now. And if you like to buy me flowers, just go ahead now. But if you like to talk for hours, just go ahead now. If you want to call me baby, just go ahead now. And if you like to tell me maybe, just go ahead now. If you want to buy me flowers, just go ahead now. And if you like to talk for hours, just go ahead now. Oh, baby, just go ahead now. Just go ahead now. Oh, your majesty. Just go ahead now. Come on, forget the king and majesty. Just go ahead now. Come on, come on, come on. Just go ahead now. Yeah. Just go ahead now. If you want to buy me flowers, just go ahead now.
And if you want to become a member, just go ahead now. What's happening, guys? How the hell are you? I'm feeling pretty good. It's a fucking beautiful day in my city. It's going to be 85 for a high today. We're just about at that point. The city's fucking erupting with art in the streets, in the park. We got free concerts. In fact, those guys we just listened to are going to be performing tonight at 7 o'clock. So I may just forego my drama stream tonight and take you guys out to a concert with, 50, 60,000 people milling about looking at some of the best art on the East Coast of the United States. What do you have to say about that? Indeed, the Pittsburgh Art Festival is underway. Is underway, and your boy is balls deep in it, for lack of better words. So that's what I've been up to. The cat's out of the bag. Good luck trying to find my situation there at the art festival. Of course, I'm operating under an alias because, again, I don't want some purple-footed monster to jump out of the bushes and try to smell my inner thigh. I'm looking at you, Rebecca Turner, you creepy lady. So that's the extent of the negativity for today. Let me show you exactly what's happening in my city. I think some of you should be envious about how cool my stinking city is, dude. I truly love it. Let me look and see who's here. Thanks again for being here, guys. I know this isn't this is not going to trigger. Nothing here is going to trigger you. Nothing here is going to make you upset. Nothing here is going to make you contemplate your unresolved trauma. I promise. We're just going to have laughs today. That's it, dude. That's it. I can't do the negativity. It's going to break me down. Red Bull Girl, first one here. Marie the Maina, Chicana, Army Brat, Butterflies are free to fly. Hey, it's good to see you. I feel like it's been forever. Platform Boots, what's happening? What's happening? Joe, good to see you. Lunatic Farmers in the house. Nervously peeks in. Is it cool to come in? Yes. Let's just keep it positive today. That's all I ask, man. Everyone is welcome here. You're here every live stream, Lunatic. It's just all that stuff. Just I want to get past it. You know what I mean? I don't want to keep dwelling on it. That's what the dummies around here do. And you know what? We're not dummies. Let's keep it moving. We got to be worried about tomorrow. Yesterday wasn't so great. Let's keep it moving. That's what I say. Ramona White is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Marie the Maina. I think I said a little Ramona White. Good to see you again. As always, Ramona. Good Gypsies in the house. What's happening? The Napa wineries have some good shows. I don't drink wine though. Tequila for me. Oh dear. Tequila. If I smell tequila, it smells like divorce. Let's see. Deanna D's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Let me get some background music going for us. It's full fucking summer here in Pittsburgh. I don't know what's happening in your neck of the woods, but it's full summer here. I mean, I kind of feel like I'm just going to walk down the street and walk past DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince themselves. That's how summertime it is right now. Although I realize it's not technically summer, it might as well be. Hope everybody knows where their dogs are. Hope everyone's iron levels are at a healthy level, you know? Rocket Bits in the house. What's up? Why Wonder's back with us again. Steph B is in the house. I think I said Red Bull Girl was the first one here. Thanks, Rocket Bit. I'm not sure if you just bought a new membership or if you renewed. In any case, I very much appreciate it. Yes. And if you want to become a member, fucking go ahead now. Let's see. Marie says, "Oh, day night with the lemon." I swear, Marie, you better tell me you don't have purple feet. Michelle 420 is in the house. Scooting along. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I'm doing my best. Bowie Girl's back with us again. All right. So I'm going to show you what's happening in my city. It's very exciting. It's a Pittsburgh Art Festival. It's actual, for those, some of you might not even know this, but I make a living from selling my paintings of portraits, paintings of people's barns on their farm, whatever it may be. And even on aside from that, I paint for myself, for my own peace of mind, to keep my sanity. Well, to keep what's left of my sanity. Let's keep it real. So this is a fucking magical time. I haven't been back home for the art festival for a couple of years. Last year, I shipped a whole crate of my paintings in, and that shipping cost was more than I made. But that's okay. It's because at this festival, people want to see your face. They want to know who represents the paintings. It's actually vital to the sales of art, to gain loyalty, of the producer of that art. Not unlike YouTube, strangely enough. Although this art industry and this art world has been happening for thousands of years longer than YouTube. So I think in every possible way, far more significant. I very much enjoy my time on YouTube with you guys. I very much have had the most miserable days of my existence on YouTube with you guys. Not as a result of you, but of the goings on. So let's look at, I just want to share with you guys what I'm really about. It's not fighting some fat crackhead in Illinois. It's not. I promise you. Although she really wants it to be that. That's not what it is. So let me show you what's happening in my city. Let's see here. Like I said, it's here it is, CBS Pittsburgh. Also, fuck CBS, by the way. Anyway, that's a whole different story. Let's see. Let me make this bigger. Where do we start? Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me get this right. I had a bunch of breaking news stories, but there's enough bad news in the world. If you want bad news, just turn on CNN or Fox, and it'll be there for you. But next week, I assure you, because this art festival will put a bit of a hiccup in my existence, next week it will be right on schedule, 7 a.m., 5 p.m. I've heard people making allegations. Oh, he stopped going. He quit on his morning show. No. No. I have to make a living. You understand? Like everybody else has to make a living. So do I. So that's what I'll be doing. Let me just get this here. I have to go to my history. I wasn't complete. I just decided to do this 20 minutes ago or 45 minutes ago. So bear with me. Because as a result of listening to somebody who's just like, wah, 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 and it was all just self-gratuitous, whiny ass shit. I was like, I can't do this, man. Maybe we'll talk about it later tomorrow, but God, man, it's too nice outside. Fucking people need a glass of water and get outside. Michelle says, Sinner, do you paint people like if I send you a pic of my boyfriend and yes, of course. That's specifically what I do. I shared a story months ago about and this is kind of a weird story, but I'd love to share it again because it explains the weird corners you can get set in as an artist in this world. And in the way of making portraits, one of my best friends, his son has Down syndrome. So he wanted a portrait specifically of his son, which easy peasy. I do portraits. I can do them with using a lemon as a paintbrush. That's how proficient I am at it. But here was the challenge. This is my best friend. He and his wife are best friends of mine. And I started the painting. I finished the painting. I walked around the room looking at the painting for like an hour. I started retouching the painting. I started fixing the painting even more. This went on for 10 days until my buddy was like, hey man, what the fuck? Where's the painting? And excuse my language. I'm going to try to subtract that from this as well. And I was just like, here was the issue. His son had obvious physical characteristics of a young boy with Down syndrome. And I wanted to represent what the boy looked like. In my mind, in my hands, were trying to lessen his facial characteristics to make it look less like he had Down syndrome. I was like, I don't want to do that because then that's not the right way to do this, but it was happening subconsciously. And then I overcorrected the other way and I was just like, oh my God, now what am I painting now? So I just had to it was one of the most challenging paintings I'd ever made. I had to really just buckle down, focus, and just make it as photorealistic as possible. They loved the painting. The boy loved the painting. Everybody loved the painting. But those are the kind of weird situations you can get into. So I just try to do it as realistic as possible, unless someone's asking for something different. And it hangs above their fireplace here in Pittsburgh too, which is super cool. Anyways, let me get you this real quick. Thanks everybody also for the views. Been crushing it over here. Okay, so here we go. This video is called A Deep Look into the Iconic Artist Market at Three Rivers Arts Festival. And this focuses on one particular artist, but I've got 3 or 4 different videos. Actually, I'm going to start with a different one. Let me just make sure this is what I'm looking for. Bear with me. Okay, yes, these are my favorite local newscasters, David and Heather. They are pure rock and roll, and it's kind of cool. Like I bartended in the city. I used to bartend in the city, and they would come into the bars together like fucking like celebrities. I mean, always so pleasant, the biggest fucking smiles, big tippers. I mean, my city has some real characters, man. Also, my city is Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, by the way, if you don't know that. Fred Rogers is from here. And the whole show is based on this place. So, all right, check it out. This is from a local morning show, Pittsburgh Today Live. Worst name ever. Great show.
Hey everybody, David and Heather here, and we're taking the show on the road just a few blocks down to the brand new Arts Landing.
Hold on a second. That sounds crazy. Does that sound crazy to you guys? Hold on. Today Live. Worst name ever. All right, sorry, that sounds fucking bananas. Hopefully I let it buffer for a second and it will stop. I'm not trying to do that to you. Holy shit. It sounded like you were sitting on a fucking wing of a plane with a fan in your ear. Sorry about that. What the fuck? I mean, what the heck? There we go. There's David and Heather, Pittsburgh rock stars.
This is the new home base for the Dollar Bank Three Rivers Arts Festival, and there's so much to see and do here.
We're going to give you the grand tour, so come on. Welcome to a very special edition of Pittsburgh Today Live.
And as you can see, we are not in the studio today. We are coming to you live from Pittsburgh's newest gathering space. It's Art Landing.
And this is kind of funny. They're set up like it's the Super Bowl of art festivals, dude. What the hell? They could have the same setup in the end zone of a football team. What the hell is David and Heather doing out there?
New home of one of our city's favorite traditions.
Yes, it used to take place at Point State Park.
Dollar Bank Three Rivers Arts.
Now it moved to a bigger venue. It's right across the way. It's not far. Is the other Mr. Rogers going to play for the Steelers again this year? Yes, ma'am, he is, Nanny Sharon. And he is excited, and he's got some new weapons in the way of receivers. Man, it's all good news here in Pittsburgh.
Festival.
Yeah, we have been looking forward to this day for months, really years. Yeah. This place is beautiful. We have never seen the Arts Fest quite like this, and we're going to give you the grand tour before this place opens to the public in really just a few hours from now.
Cannot wait. For generations, the Three Rivers Arts Festival has been the unofficial start of summer here in Pittsburgh. It's where you discover your next favorite artist, hear incredible live music, maybe stumble across a piece of art that you just can't stop thinking about, David.
Yeah, and somehow you leave carrying something that you absolutely did not plan on buying, but you know what? You are all...
Yeah, if you're within driving distance of Pittsburgh, it's this weekend and next weekend. Get your ass down here and bring your checkbook and support an artist, man. For real.
Smiles because it's fabulous. It makes you happy. It's what it's all about. And this year there is a new layout.
Yeah, so let's show you a little lay of the land. Arts Landing is obviously the center of the action, and you can see it at the center of the map.
I hate to disappoint anyone. We're being positive today. We're not going to be talking about anyone's infant or any crackheads in the Midwest. Please. If you're just coming in, my city's having the art festival this week, and it's fucking life to me.
Between 8th Street and 9th Street and Fort Duquesne Boulevard and Penn Avenue.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm here in person.
Right.
This is so cool.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
The Artist Market, it extends all the way down Fort Duquesne from the Roberto Clemente Bridge to the Rachel Carson Bridge. And then it spills over onto 8th and 9th Streets as well.
You guys have heard me mention Rachel Carson. That's this bridge right here. Got the Roberto Clemente Bridge. We know that's, the Pittsburgh Pirate baseball player who was also, what's the word I'm looking for? An advocate for his people. This is the Andy Warhol Bridge. Everybody knows Andy Warhol. And then this is the Rachel Carson Bridge. She's the one that wrote the book that spurred the creation of the Environmental Protection Agency in this country. Pretty interesting, because you see this is a river. It used to be nothing but mills here, and they would dump their shit into the river. Anyways, and also, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, you've probably seen an image of Pittsburgh where there are three.
And then the Dollar Bank stage, that is in Arts Landing.
3 yellow bridges. Those are them. Those are they.
Right behind us. And then there's something else too, the Giant Eagle Creativity Zone, which is a hotspot for families just off of Penn Avenue.
Yeah, there is also the acoustic stage at the north.
Giant Eagle, if you don't know, that's our grocery store chain.
End of the Rachel Carson Bridge. So there is a lot to cover, a lot to see. The footprint is truly huge.
And then the food. We can't forget about the food. That is between 7th and 8th off of Fort Duquesne Boulevard.
All right, let's talk about this footprint because there is a lot for us to cover.
And we couldn't give you the grand tour without some help from our friends as well. So let's get to it.
Daisy is here. She will be meeting up soon with tonight's headline.
And we'll be on here for a while. I mean, I've got 4 hours cut out to do this, and then I'm going to head over and watch Headstone. She's got a story of a young man that's missing in Japan. It's very interesting. You guys know my love for Japan, and so if you're looking for a mystery, a missing person story, join us over there right after this. Oh, here, let me put the sorry, I meant to put the link in the chat in case any of you. I want the shyest person to come up here. And if you have a problem with the link, let me know. And I can provide you with the phone number. You can just call in if you need to. I know technology is an enemy of many people. In some ways, it's an enemy of mine as well. But there's the link. If anybody wants to come up here, tell a fart joke, tell us about, the garden you're planting. Just has to be positive. That's all I ask.
Guess what? The Spin Doctors, and they're actually going to perform for us.
Whoa, and Mikey is here too. She'll be taking a look at some of the family activities here.
And Ron is holding down the fort back at the studio.
Aww.
Yeah, he really wanted to come visit us, but he has things to do there that are...
I don't mean to talk shit to my audience, man, but I tell you what, my city is way cooler than your city is today, I promise you. And my city also has better abs.
Very important. He's going to give us the Three Rivers
Waka Waka
Arts Festival forecast, which is very important.
As we know, and Boaz is giving us a behind-the-scenes look at how the hundreds of the festival artists prepare for something like this. You know, there's so much hard work that goes into the art that they're creating to showcase here.
That's what I'm talking about. We're down to 38 people. If you're a negative Nancy or a dark cloud Debbie, make your way out of here. Today's not your day.
At the festival.
Yeah, and the stories behind it are fantastic when you start talking with them. All right, we're going to check in with Daisy first. The artist market is starting to take shape right now as we speak.
So Daisy, how are things going? I know you are over, is it Fort Duquesne Boulevard where you are?
Yes, actually.
This place was positively buzzing this morning. I mean, it was just people everywhere unloading trucks, beeping noises from backing up trucks.
I mean, the Arts Festival has taken over, let's say, downtown Pittsburgh. And right behind me, I have two vendors that we're going to go check out. The first one we're going to stop into is Pittsburgh Pottery. This is Blake here. Blake, I mean, this is so fun because you've got...
Also, in case you don't know, the pirate theme, the pirate theme and the skull and crossbones that I often use as images and branding for my channel, is not only because of my alliance with Savage Live Media and the Great Ship. It's also because the local colors of my city are black and gold, or black and yellow, and our Pittsburgh baseball team is called the Pirates. So probably one of the first shirts that I ever put on as an infant had a pirate flag on it. So that's part of the reason whenever I became friends with the ship, I was like, God, this is meant to be. I'm already a pirate. Just let me on the ship.
Pierogies, pickles, a lot of very Pittsburgh-inspired things. Tell us a little bit about your art.
Well, so I'm from Pittsburgh, and of course I love it here. And I've been doing Pittsburgh pottery since, God, it's been almost 13, 14 years. This will be my 13th or 14th Arts Fest. The first year I got Emerging Artist.
I love how his shirt's like fucking like metal style font, and it says Pittsburgh Pottery. That's hilarious. I'm telling you, man, the people in my city are truly special.
Scholarship, and we've been doing it every year since, and it's just helped us to grow into the business that we are today.
Yeah, and you have a new space coming up soon where you teach classes, and I mean, how fun are these?
Thank you. Yes, we do. We are in Carnegie presently, and we're doing classes there, but we've been renovating the old Bridgeville Italian Club, and we'll be moving there hopefully by the end of summer.
Well, that's exciting stuff. Thank you so much for showing us around. We're going to go ahead and visit your neighbor here. We got to go on to jewelry next. We've got Don David Designs here. How stunning. I was noticing these colors earlier. How do you get these colors so...
Speaking of pirates, good Lord, this guy's a fucking stunt double in Pirates of the Caribbean. Am I right? Oh, thank you so much, Platform Boots, for the gift. I very much appreciate it. We're gonna stop along the way over the next 3.5 hours, and we're gonna listen to some music too, and look at a couple clips of some emerging stand-up comedians that I've been following. I think you guys will get a kick out of. Yes, Pittsburgh also has a festival called Picklesburg. It's one of the most amazing things ever. If you don't know, Heinz had their corporate offices here, so Heinz pickles, Heinz tomato ketchup. The Heinz and Campbell's company both very heavily influenced this area.
So vibrant in all of these jewelry.
So it's all made of glass. I cast all my glass, and then I also cast the same exact shape of silver behind it. So it's light going through the glass and reflecting back out.
I mean, you literally have every single color of the rainbow, and so it's really a process from idea to a mold to the actual design.
Correct.
I mean, the art festival itself is incredible, but the energy that it spawns in the city, it's truly amazing. I mean, people drive from Cleveland, from New York City, from the Carolinas, of course, West Virginia. They have well represented with artists at the festival. Indiana, you name it. I mean, if you can get here by plane or train or automobile, people are here, and international artists as well. Although unfortunately, not as many as you see on the art festivals on the West Coast. People just want to go to California, but even still, world-class art, and also art at all at all price points. Like, you can buy a nice bracelet, or you can buy a fucking life-changing painting. Excuse my language. It's up to you. There's a little bit for everyone, and like they said, the food vendors. But it's not just a festival in the city. As a result, all the bars and restaurants and hotels make more money. Everyone's smiling. The sun is shining. It's pretty friggin' cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. And what is it like to travel? You travel all over the place. You currently live in Florida. You're from Cleveland, but now you're here at the Pittsburgh Arts Festival. So tell us about that.
Now we're talking. We're down to 34 people. I'm sure Brittany J's over there whining about something. Get over there, dude. If this isn't for you, then it's better for all of us if you just scoot on. I'm sure there's some dead person on the news you'd rather watch. Get out of here. Go do it. Seriously, I'm not being sarcastic. It's a good thing. I see you.
It's always one of my favorite festivals to come up to. It's always been great. All the music, the art.
Yeah, well, today is the day when people are going to start flooding this area. Again, so many vendors, so many tents, everything from, art, jewelry, pottery. Be sure to come.
Well, if we can get rid of 3 more dirtbags, then we'll play a good song. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go over there and stare at somebody's purple feet. Get on.
Down and check it out. We'll send back to you guys.
Thanks, Daisy. You know what? That got me in the mood to spend money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? And the thing that I think is so cool is this is a great place to buy gifts for people, because they're so unique, they're special, and you can share the story behind them.
In a lot of cases, it's not something that anybody else will have.
Absolutely.
Something else that no one else will have right now, because it's only 9 o'clock in the morning, is food like this. We're getting a little preview of some of the food that you'll be able to sample when you come down here, and it is right in that direction. There's a huge parking lot where you will find tents and tents.
Let me see here. Red Bull Girl says, I've never been to PA or this far north before. I can't sit to get there. I'm a southerner who recently moved to Northeast Ohio. It sucks. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I feel bad for anyone who's in Ohio. If you take offense to that, then you don't really live in Ohio. That's what I can say about that, because Ohio people know too. But yeah. The only place in Ohio that I actually enjoy is Columbus, because it's more of a college town, and oftentimes when bands are on tour and they don't make it to Pittsburgh, or they don't come here because they can't sell out, they will always perform in Columbus. So it sucks going there. It sucks coming back.
Of different foods. So what do you have over here, David?
All right, so we have mac and cheese. We have a pulled pork sandwich. Look at that.
Nothing says breakfast like a pulled pork sandwich.
You know what? I am ready for it. And then look at these ribs right here.
Ooh.
I want to dive into the ribs, and pink lemonade. But this is just a sampling of some of the things they have. All right, what are you trying over there?
I have some Mediterranean food over here, some falafel. I've never passed up a grape leaf in my life, and I'm not about to start right now.
No, you shouldn't pass up a grape leaf.
A grape leaf. Those are called dolmas.
All right, I want to try the pulled pork and hold a microphone at the
I'm
same
going to
time.
do this. Hold on.
This is why we're such a great team.
It's teamwork.
Okay.
And do you want me to speak for you?
I would say very good.
He's saying very good. The barbecue sauce is on point. And we're going to follow it up with a nice pink lemonade for you. I can
Heyo!
tell you, my kids, this is the first thing that they're going to want.
Oh, yeah. And this is enough. Like, when you're thirsty, you want it this size.
I want to think about something funny. Like, I guess this is a little bit, maybe this is mean spirited, but every time any of my haters or people that don't like this channel or what we do over here, every time for the rest of their life, every time they see a lemon tree, they're going to be like, oh, who gets mad at a lemon tree? Every lemonade stand, oh, that's hilarious to me. It really is.
Nice, right? All right. Hey, let's talk about the strudel too.
Really good. There's different varieties.
I like that too, but I'm not done with my sandwich.
We have an apple one, we have a cherry one. Sounds like they have a lot of great variety here. So come hungry and come ready to experience everything there is. It's going to be fun to watch Pittsburgh explore this place for the festival. And we showed you the footprint, so you know how big it is. There's so much to see and do.
I'm still chewing. I
Okay, so let me.
But you know
So
what?
here, do you want
I
me
can
to
do this. I can introduce someone very important.
You can see one of the bridges in the background of me. How beautiful is that thing, dude? Just peeking up over there. Funny thing, some of you know that I went and lived in Sacramento for a while. Sacramento also has a bridge that's the same color. Like the first time I saw it when I was in Sacramento, I was like, what the heck is going on here?
The president and CEO of the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust, the host of the event, Kendra Whitlock Ingram. Thank you so much for joining us. I apologize for having a mouthful of food, but it's too tempting not to eat, Kendra.
It's so good.
Are you hungry?
Smelling that barbecue.
Let's see here. Let's see. Arc XX is in the house. Says this festival looks very nice and affordable for lots of people. I live in Albuquerque. We have some cool art shows, but holy buckets of art is spending. Well, Santa Fe is known for its art too. Those all of my artist friends, we all fantasize about going to Santa Fe because it's such a cool place in the way of art. I just have a personal problem with turquoise. Like I don't like the way it looks. And you know, if you're in the Southwest and you have a problem with turquoise, you have a real problem because it's friggin' everywhere. I don't like the way it looks. It looks like a plastic stone. Something about it. It reminds me of banana flavored Now and Laters. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. Yes, the gold bridge. Technically, the color is if you were to get a swatch of it, it would be Aztec gold or Aztec yellow.
All over the front of my face if I had any right now.
Ribs for you when we're done with this interview,
That
for
sounds
sure.
good. That sounds
No,
good.
there's really so much that's going into this year. I mean, it feels like, I don't want to say revamped, I don't want to say renewed, but it's carrying on this tradition in truly a new way.
I've been going to this festival ever since I was an infant, and I can tell you this year feels different. It just really feels fresh. There's, the city looks great, man. I'm telling you. Also, nobody move here. Stay where you are. There's enough of us.
That's exactly right. We've never had a permanent home since the pandemic for the festival. And people have always loved the visual arts component and the live music. And the visual arts, has largely not changed. The booths have not changed that much. But not having a place where...
Just look at that shot of the city with the three bridges. Again, Roberto, Andy, and Rachel. Welcome in, Marie, a.k.a. Purple Freak. Is that a man in a green dress? Well, it could be.
People can throw out a blanket, can put up a chair, and really have a relaxing and fun concert experience like what we have behind us.
Yeah.
I mean, this is really such a perfect location. But the thing that I think is unexpected is that we have...
No, that's definitely a woman. She has just characteristics of a dude a little bit. Definitely a chick.
all these other elements of Arts Landing, the playground, the
playground. I love
playground. The Grable Playground is so fantastic. It's probably the most popular thing at the space, and we'll soon have all kinds of relaxation areas in the Giant Eagle backyard.
Yeah.
The pickleball courts that are coming to the Highmark
soon.
Courtyard. So it really is a new experience of this 67-year-old tradition.
Well, in fact, let's talk a little bit more about
67 years.
Arts Landing, because this was the first time that I came over here and actually stepped onto the grounds.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that it would have like a slope.
Yes.
I didn't realize it would have all these different elements, even though we've been reporting on it. Like, was there a time when you guys are envisioning?
Oh, don't apologize, Red Bull girl. She does look like a little. I don't know, Michael Obama. I don't know. She. I got what you were saying. It was just a joke. I understand. I'm more interested in wondering how many people are going to show up to see the Spin Doctors play. It's like watching some dinosaurs play. I saw USO tour where it was like Bret Michaels and a bunch of washed up 80s performers. It was one of the coolest concerts I've ever seen. I'm a big sucker for nostalgia.
This and standing on this
Michelle said, my boss standing right next to me watching me. Uh-oh, don't get yourself written up.
empty lot and thinking, how can this ever become like this moment, this reality?
I have to tell you that our designers, field operations, they could see it right away. They stood from Penn looking out to the rivers and said, this is the next Pittsburgh Riverview.
Wow.
And so we always designed looking towards what is this Riverview going to look like? And the biggest thing was we had to change the elevation. So I think that's the big surprise everyone has when they see it is they're like, oh, wow, it's 8 feet higher. Where we are.
I don't do meet and greets. No. No, I have no intentions on doing that. It sounds like a treacherous idea.
Right now is 8 feet higher than Penn Avenue and Fort Duquesne Boulevard. So you get that sliver of river view from this overlook, which is really exciting.
It's beautiful.
It makes such a difference.
It really does, yeah.
Kendra, thank you so much for inviting us here to preview all that is coming, and really such an exciting year for the Rivers Arts Festival. It's really
Thank you
beautiful.
so much. We're so grateful to Dollar Bank.
Do you want some ribs?
I will
You've
just
earned the
inhale
ribs.
these once we're off camera.
Thank you again.
All right.
All right, so that's the first one. I'm going to show you another one, same topic. So that was early this morning. It's lunchtime, and the shit is full swing now. So let me show you that right quick. Hope you're feeling good. Oh, stop. Sometimes YouTube just does its own thing. Okay, here's just another quick one. This is one from an hour ago. This is an interesting art project that's taking place that coincides with the art festival. This is called the Squonk Joy Machine. I'll say that again, Squonk. You know, making up words is sort of a thing in my city. Squonk, SQUONK. This is definitely something different. You're gonna love it, or you're gonna hate it. I don't know. It's really up to you. Life is full of choices. You could choose to be happy, or you could choose to be unhappy. Did you know that? Did you know you could placebo yourself into feeling better if you wanted to?
Welcome back, and we are here at Arts Landing for a very special edition of Pittsburgh Today Live, day one of the Dollar Bank Three Rivers Arts Festival. Okay, so we've already tasted some of the food, we've checked out some of the vendors, and now we've got to talk about the entertainment. And David and Heather are over with someone who, it's a group that kind of knows a little bit about some entertainment and some fun. So go ahead, David and Heather, take it away.
Somebody mentioned Albuquerque. Is Albuquerque the city where they have Zozobra, like that festival? Or is it Albuquerque or Santa Fe? Maybe Santa Fe. Anyways, there's this really cool festival that happens. I think it's Albuquerque. It's called Zozobra. It's sort of like it's like Burning Man for families. It happens in the daytime. They have this big effigy that they burn. It's kind of really cool. I think they also have a hot air balloon festival out there, if I remember correctly.
Hey, Daisy, thank you so much. Yeah. Squonk.
This is glitching out. I thought he was just glitching out. It's the video. It's Santa Fe. Okay, that's what I wasn't sure. It's been years. Oh no, they are. I love whenever new newscasters do this. Look at him glitching out. He's like,
Okay.
Look at them. They're like, huh? Oh.
Hey, Daisy, thank you so much. Yeah. Squonk about the incredible things that are going
Okay, so Balloon Festival in Albuquerque, Zozobra in Santa Fe. Roger that.
to happen here at the Arts Fest. And first, we're going to bring in Mia Taylor, who it looks like we caught you off guard here.
You ever wonder why you don't hear a lot of YouTubers talk about places they've been and things they've seen? You ever think about that? It's because most of them just have never left their house, dude. It's crazy. I don't know who these people are, and I'm trying to separate myself from them. You know what I mean? And people need to get outside, man.
You were actually ready for us.
I am. So I'm Mia. I'm with Squonk, and this is our beautiful acrobat over here. If you'd like to see him.
You know, when I was watching the video earlier, I thought it was actually someone flipping on this thing. No, it is all art. It's beautiful art. And, you know, what I loved about reading through some of the things that you do, I mean, you've existed for 3 decades now, but the audience is not an add-on. When they come and play around with the Joy Machine, they are part of the machine of this thing.
Absolutely.
The engine.
Absolutely. We want to get as many people involved as we can. That's kind of the whole thing with the Joy Machine, is sharing it with others.
Hey, you know what? Let me know if you guys would actually watch if I went down there and pulled on the string and made this machine work. Like, I'd get out there. It's right down the road for me. I have no problem with it. There's a little bit of logistical stuff that I have to plan for if I'm going to have a field trip, but I don't mind it. I just need to know you guys would watch, or else I'm just going to put my phone in my pocket and enjoy the day, you know?
And we're really excited to provide the opportunity for Pittsburghers to be able to come up with us on stage and actually be a part of the show.
So when there are performances, you'll ask for volunteers or what? And will someone do what you're doing, manning this acrobat up here?
Absolutely. We're going to be inviting people to come man and
I promise you I can get on that volunteer list. I promise you.
acrobat. We've got a big drum wall that we're going to have the audience come up and play with us. And then we've also got our big Joy Machine, the name of the show, that the audience will be able to help puppeteer with us.
Well, we're going to move over there in a second, but I want to try this out.
Yeah, go ahead. Give it
trick
your
to
best effort,
Is
David.
Okay, give it a good pull. Oh, yeah.
All the way
another
over,
flip.
David.
Oh, I like this.
Okay.
This helps me live out my dreams that I can't actually do. Yes.
Way to go, David.
Man, this is fantastic. I love it. All right, we're going to keep moving here.
And we are going to introduce Steve O'Hearn, and you are the artistic director and co-founder of Squonk. It is so great to meet you. Tell us about this massive contraption you guys created.
So Squonk has been working for 30 years out of Pittsburgh, but we've toured the world, Asia and Europe, Broadway.
Look at that shit. It looks like a real life Salvador Dali painting. What the heck? The Squonk.
Kennedy Center and Lincoln Center. And Jackie Dempsey's the other artistic director. She does all the music. We do these silly things like this. And we say hello to the audience. And then we invite them up. And we make the whole thing move around. So it's all about bringing the audience in to work with us. Our first show was in a junkyard underneath the Homestead Bridge. Yeah.
Wow.
People just came, sat, and brought their coolers and their chairs. Do you want to give this a try?
Well, maybe I should let Heather give one of them a try. Yeah, because I was going to say.
It's hard.
You hold this.
People are going to be asked to do like what Heather's doing right now. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So take it all the way around, and we can do other things like that.
Okay.
The eye can open.
Yeah.
I went down there this morning. The first interesting thing I saw downtown today was I walked around a corner and I saw this man dressed in a full, very convincing costume of Jesus Christ. And he was being embraced by a police officer, and they were just hugging. I so badly wanted to take a photograph because I have no idea, still to this moment, I have no idea what they were doing. I had to get to where I was going, but I looked back like 10 times, they were still hugging. I'm like, was that a police? Was that a real cop? Definitely wasn't me. Well, definitely wasn't really Jesus, I don't think. But what the heck was that, man? Hashtag art? I don't know. If I see him again, I'll get a photo.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll take this. You're doing a great job.
How far away from Hershey? Very far. Hershey's all the way on the other side of the state. Been to Hershey, though. Been to Hershey a couple times for high school basketball championships. I didn't play myself, but I had buddies.
Heather, you really are. There's a lot going on here.
There's enough things for everybody to come up and without any words, just have a good time together and be part of the show. So this is about participation.
I didn't have time for sports. I was too busy on dates.
About engagement. And we're thrilled that the Three Rivers Arts Festival and the Cultural Trust brought us.
What is it about when you guys are out doing this that draws the audience in? Because clearly you've had so much success, and really you
Damn it, David, clear your throat. He's all grr, 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 grr.
put a smile on people's faces.
We would hope to. One of the things that draws them in is the music. There's roaring music with Jackie and the band cranking along. So that's roaring. And then we just say, come on up here. You can play music with us. You can be
so
part of the
fun.
show.
I love that you
This is
invite
what it's
everybody
all
up.
about. It really is. Thank you so much to Steve.
Oh, we weren't expecting that. That's a little
you
extra
too.
piece of air there. All right, thank you so much. All right, Squonk will do its world premiere of the Joy Machine. You see it right here where we are now. It's happening both weekends here of the Three Rivers Arts Festival.
To learn more about them and how they're totally transforming the space, just go to PittsburghTodayLive.com. I am a little afraid this hand is going to hit you right in the head.
Get out of the way a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yikes.
All right. I got some train noises because your boy lives on the wrong side of the tracks. Give me 1 second. I got one more thing, or actually a couple more things with the art festival. I know. Are you just gonna show nothing but the art festival? Maybe. Could be. It's totally up to me. That's how this shit works, man. It's kind of cool. Let's see here. So we listened to the Spin Doctors as we came in, and this is why. Let's get it to them. Un momento. There we go. Let's see here. Little Miss Can't Be Wrong.
PTL, everyone. Well, we are so excited because the band that was really rocking us out in the 90s till today is kicking off the Three Rivers Arts Festival in a big way. We have the Spin Doctors here. Well, at least two members of the Spin Doctors. We have Chris Barron, Eric Schenkman. Great to see you guys. And I mean, I must say, you can...
Okay. You know what, Eric? You guys have been around YouTube for long enough. Did you ever see AK 1200, the guy that drinks all the liquor from the plastic bottles and it's negatively affecting his existence? Well, this guy looks so much like AK 1200. I can't even tell you. Except this guy has a much more positive existence, undoubtedly.
Call me Daisy. Now go ahead now. But anyways, whenever you hear that song, especially when you're at a festival like this, so many people are singing back at you. What is that like after all these years? That song is just really stands out. And now that's Two Princes.
It's the best feeling in the world. If I could bottle that feeling and pour a glass, I'd give it to Pittsburgh.
Yeah. So much fun. And this isn't your first time here in Pittsburgh, Eric. You've been here plenty of times. How excited are you though for the Arts Festival? You're kicking it off.
Yeah, man. I love it. This park is incredible. You've done a great job with this inner city, garden. And we're going to be the first act to play here. So come on down tonight.
Yes. So of course you have so many hits from the over the decades. We were just talking about Two Princes, Little Miss Can't Be Wrong. Of course, you guys have even multiple things that you've done since then. Do we have anything exciting to look forward to? Any new music?
We got a new record out right now. It's called Face Full of Cake, and it's just chock full of the old Spin Doctor stuff that you love, but it's new.
Yeah, and let's talk about the nostalgia, because I really feel like 90s is kind of making a resurgence, right? How cool is
Tip again. Yeah, the 90s are back,
90s were always cool. I don't care what anybody said. I did panic a little bit that I was getting too old, because we all know that, at least here in the US, we went through this big resurgence, this renaissance of the 80s. Everybody started wearing jelly bracelets again and stuff and that was pretty cool. But let's face it, the 90s were just cooler, in my opinion. I was a little kid during the 80s, so I mean, there's a mountain of nostalgia there for me. Let there be no question about it. But the 90s is whenever I became the person I'm going to be, and I know that's the case with many of you.
The age before the phone. We didn't even have a phone.
Yeah. Even your fans are bringing their kids and adding another generation. I mean, how exciting is that?
It's really nice, actually. We look out at the crowd lately, and there are a lot of young people, and they know the lyrics, and for some reason we've sort of struck a chord with, just very, very young people. And I think it's because everything is automated AI slop crap now, and we're just pure 20th century music. There's no drum, there's no machines, there's no computers. It's just four people playing instruments and then me, whatever I'm doing. I'm not really sure.
And you're even coming up with that stuff. I mean, you came up with One Prince. You started coming up with those.
It's Two Princes, lady. The song's called Two Princes. Yes, I have so many recommendations, Red Bull girl. Let's finish this video. I'll give you some
lines, and all of a sudden a song hits.
Well, that's really, really magic. Anybody out there who ever gets the inclination to sit down and write a song, there's no feeling like sitting down and there was nothing, and then after you're done, there's a song there.
Yeah.
Marie's says, "Nah, the '80s were better." Hey, we can have that debate. I guess it depends on who you are. There's something about Nirvana. Oh shit, there's something about Nirvana, and I don't know. We were still rocking the '80s music in the '90s as well.
Durable. Yeah, it lasts forever.
The lyrics really do resonate. I mean, literally through the decades. I mean, I think Two Princes came out in '91. Is that correct?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, I wrote it when I was 19 years old, just sitting on the edge of my bed, mooning about a girl.
Oh, okay. So we got the inside scoop as to what that song really is about. Okay. Well, I'm so excited to have you
It's the same thing almost every great song has ever been about.
guys here. I'm sure Pittsburgh, I mean, I'm just saying this little miss can't be wrong that I think Pittsburgh's going to get a healthy dose of the Spin Doctors tonight. But I don't suppose we can hear a little
Spin Doctors and Pittsburgh Cultural Trust.
Good for them, man. In a time where rock stars are just found alone in a hotel room, these guys seem to be living their best life.
That's right. Guys, this is going to be a rockin' night right here on this stage. Spin Doctors, and guys, they're here. Come on out. We'll send it back to you guys.
I love that you got him to do it.
I know.
So
I
good.
wanted to try and do it, but I'm not.
No,
we
cannot replicate that in any way.
The Spin Doctors are channeling their 35 years of chemistry into a joy-filled full circle moment on the Dollar Bank stage right here at Arts Landing at 7:30. And I love that they are equally as excited to break in that stage.
Oh, yeah. It's so true. So they're literally going to be on that stage right behind us there. Look for the full lineup of performances and which stages they'll be on. For all that, just go to our website, PittsburghTodayLive.com.
Thanks, David and Heather. You guys are the best. I'm going to go get myself another cup of coffee. And when I do that, why not play a song? So bear with me, enjoy the tune, and we'll be right back at it. I mean, there's only one song to play at a time like this, right? I mean, for real. Be right back, guys. Hit the thumbs up, share this out. We're going to be here for like another 2.5 hours. So make yourself at home.
She want one man, made a Hercules and 7 I've been a whole lot easier since she's gone. Little miss, can't be wrong. Little miss, can't be wrong. Ain't nobody gonna bow no more.
So if I don't make it down there to the Arts Festival by 7 o'clock tonight, I might just do a live stream here because there's plenty of drama to get to. But if I don't make it down there this weekend, the next weekend I'll go and I'll show you I'll show you those guys performing. And yes, Toad the Wet Sprocket. Oh, talk about nostalgia. Let me write that down. I'll make sure to play some of that today before we go. Okay, awesome. So in order to play this copyrighted music, I essentially have to shut off the AdSense monetization. So any support to the channel otherwise would be greatly appreciated. Become a member, I think is what I'm saying. So let's see here. Let's get back to let's check in with Marlo Anderson. I'm so bummed. Yesterday was National Cheese Day. Where's Cheese at? I forgot to play the video because I was so caught up in the other shit. How long is the festival? It's all weekend this weekend and all weekend next weekend. So they set it up, break it down, set it back up again. Next weekend looks more feasible for me. And as you could probably guess, you guys know that I'm taking part in opening a gallery. So there's a reason that this time period was chosen to get that shit rocking, because it's easy to go promote your stuff, get out there and shake hands, meet artists from other places, get other cool artists to come hang out at your gallery during the opening. All good news, dude. It's Good News Friday. So let me get some background music going here. What do you think my YouTube enemies are doing this weekend? Don't guess. Let's keep it up here. I'm trying to stay positive. Ramona White says, I'm outside on my porch, 85, nice and warm in the breeze blowing. That's the exact same weather here. Who sang Possum Kingdom? That was Toad the Wet Sprocket, I believe. Another song that's very, very reminiscent of the time is the penny on the floor song. Well, that's the Clarks. They're actually a Pittsburgh band as well. All right, let's see here. Let me get this back up here where we can see it. We're gonna look at Marlo Anderson and see what national day it is today quickly. I didn't look ahead of time, but we missed National Cheese Day. But let's face it, anytime cheese is in the chat, it's National Cheese Day. Let's see here. And I also realized the other day, and I don't know how I missed this for so many months, but the National Day calendar site that I use that features Marlo Anderson, our guy, they actually, each day there's 2 national days. And it's, well, what kind of tricky business is that? They do a short video with some lady's AI voice, I think, and she has a completely different national day. And then Marlo has his national day in video format instead of short format. And they're different. We're all about Marlo over here. I'm not interested in what that other short situation has to say. But it annoys me. Yes, we all love cheese. Let's see here, National Day calendar. Let's see here. What do we got? What are we working with? What is today's day? Oh, look at this. Some of us need this one, dude. So, I said no drama, but some of us need this one. Holy cow. So the short version of National Day is National Donut Day, but the other one is this one, the one we're going to look at. This is Marlo. Oh, and some of us could really use this. Oh, I'll tell you what. Get a load of this. This is a national day that we can all get behind. I do believe. Let me put it up here where you can see it. Please let me know if the background music is too loud for your ears.
If you feel like your current project, routine, or big idea is crashing to the ground, today is your official invitation to hit the reset button.
Okay, I'm just going to say it. Buzzy. How did he start this? Hey, Buzzy, I think he's talking to you.
If you feel like your current project, routine, or big idea is crashing to the ground, today is your official invitation to hit the reset button. June 5th is National Start Over Day. On this day in 1783, the Montgolfier brothers stepped into a marketplace in Annonay, France, to launch a hot air balloon. Their previous attempts had been filled with scorched fabric and plenty of neighbors laughing at their wild ideas. They completely redesigned their layout and stepped out for their first public demonstration. The unmanned balloon successfully rose over 6,000 feet and completely redefined human capability. It's a beautifully buoyant reminder that starting fresh isn't a sign of defeat. It's the first step towards a true breakthrough. I'm Marlo Anderson with National Day Calendar, reminding you to celebrate every day.
We do, Marlo. We're celebrating today for sure, dude. Let's see. Yes, troopers reminded us all at 3:30. I'm headed to Mr. E's Crimecast Sons Memorial. R.I.P. Cole. Yes, I don't know the family, but my heart goes out to them, and I'm sure we all feel the same. I don't know. I heard some people discussing like their true crime beef that they have with this family. Hey, man, it's really not the time. It's our heart goes out to them, and certainly for those of you that know how to pray, go ahead and pray for them. That's the right thing to do. It's terrible. It's completely unnatural for a parent to have to bury their child. Many of us have experienced that. I know because you've shared it with me. There's really nothing to say. It's how can I put this? It absolutely demonstrates what type of culture we have, how we handle situations like this. It doesn't matter if you have beef with their true crime channel or anything like that. What's important is surrounding them with care and trying to comfort them. Nothing can comfort them. That's why I say trying to comfort them. So keep them in your thoughts if you can today. And it doesn't matter what their YouTube channel does. It's got nothing to do with it, man. Let's be grown-ups. Yes, and like Trooper said, rest in peace, Cole. All right, let's keep it moving. Should we have a comedy break here? Trooper says, I will represent all of us. They really are a wonderful family. And I believe that. It's always kind of awkward to, I'd make a community post. I didn't know them well enough, but they are in my thoughts. I can tell you that. And thanks, troopers. Let's see here. Where do we go from here? Actually, we're going to go back to the art festival. There's one more particular artist I wanted to show you guys, and I was pleased to see that she was interviewed. She's well known around the hood, a very good person. Let me show you. Give me 1 second here. Let's see. Yeah, I have to go to my history quickly, so bear with me. Man, always. Let's see here. Where's it at? Where is it at? Oh. Actually, we're going to take a little diversion here. Okay. I like weird shit, man. I think everybody knows that. Not weird like Elevated Truth. Let's stay focused. I like weird shit. I like wearing 7-Eleven uniforms while skateboarding for no apparent reason. Mismatched socks, ridiculous shoelaces. My whole life, I like weird shit. This is some weird shit out of Seattle. I'd like to share with you guys. I don't know what to make of this. This is almost like a public art project, but whatever it is, they spent about $1,200 on an actual tombstone for this event. Let's call it. Have a look. You'll see. Yeah, this is Seattle. They had a funeral for a Taco Bell. It's one of the oddest things I've ever seen in my life, but also hilarious. I know for a fact that if this was my neighborhood and they shut down the Taco Bell and I found out that a bunch of weirdos were putting on an event like this, I would put on black and go see. So enjoy this.
Rest in peace, Taco Bell. This Taco Bell was legendary in West Seattle, but unfortunately had to close down. So we had no choice but to pay our homage and respects. Seattle didn't lose a restaurant. We lost a lifestyle. We lost being stuck on the toilet.
What can I say? What kind of commentary is proper here? Like, this is incredible.
For 2 hours.
I know. It's true. too soon.
Love you.
Yeah, I know.
Years of late night Taco Bell hot sauce from Uber Eats ordered.
Yes, exactly. Who said that? It was Troopers. Our weirdness is not the same. Exactly right. We suffer completely different mental illness.
What did Taco Bell mean to you?
Taco Bell meant everything to me, man. That place, it forged memories and bonds, and you find your family there.
What was your favorite item?
Soft shell chicken taco.
Did you cry today?
Yeah. I need the goggles to mask my tears, you know, I don't feel vulnerable enough yet to let people see me so emotional like that. I'm Pramod. I've also been known to go by Steve.
I'm not a Taco Bell fan.
What are you doing here?
The amount of times that we used to get stoned
What are you doing here?
and come to Taco Bell,
Right.
those memories are gone. Gone but not forgotten.
How do you feel about this Taco Bell closing, man? Like, let's be quite honest.
Well, I first came to America. God bless America. This is the first Taco Bell I ever met going to. My ass hurt. It burnt. It turned red.
And y'all can just tell us to go to another Taco Bell. But it's different when you have fond memories at this specific one. We must pay our respects. That's exactly what I did. Rest in peace, Taco Bell.
Love you, Taco Bell. Thank you.
Not the Baja Blast, dude. Somebody brought a fucking 12-pack of Baja Blast. Yeah, I mean, come on, dude. Human beings are the best animals on the planet for sure. If we could fly, there'd be no question about it. I guess there's always a debate until we can sprout wings, but I still think we're the coolest. We're definitely the coolest mammals. It's so weird. All right, I know that's a lot. Okay, so I'm going to show you this specific artist that's taking part in the Pittsburgh Three Rivers Art Festival. She's incredible. Have a look for yourself. Let's see. Cobb's got the big eyes in the chat. Taco Bell is a weakness of mine. I try to limit it to once a month. You know, I don't really eat Taco Bell so much anymore. And I've realized at one point that everything at Taco Bell is exactly the same thing. Like the fillings, it's pretty much all the same thing. It's just different shapes and sizes. So you can literally order anything. It's all the same thing. And then I further realized that, oh, wait a minute. It has nothing to do with this powdered meat that they put boiling water into. That's not why I like it. It's the sauce. I realized I was just going there as a mechanism to find something to put that, the hottest hot sauce they have on shit and eat it. So I don't really have any problem with Taco Bell, but it's not my go-to. Not anymore. I had Domino's the other day. I haven't had Domino's in such a long time just because it should come with a roll of toilet paper. But I ordered it the other day because my local Domino's was having a special through Uber Eats. So it was only $3 for a large pizza. So I ordered a bunch of pizzas and handed them out to my neighbors. Anyways, it wasn't so bad. It was actually, you have to train Taco Bell to make the pizzas exactly the way you want them. You can tell them to make it well done so it's not as, a bucket of whatever. All right, let's see. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this artist up. And hit the thumbs up. Thanks for being here. There's 50 of us. That's awesome. There's this new stand-up comedian that performed on Kill Tony on Monday. I'm going to show you this guy. His name is G Pow. He's a big, huge mofo. He crushed it on Kill Tony. I mean, he came on there and just absolutely stole the show. I'm going to show you that. Okay, let's see here. Remember, it's National Start Over Day, so I don't know why I find that so funny. But if you need to start over, you go ahead and do that. Let's see. Where's it at? Where's my shit at? It's possible that I didn't watch it. I just scanned over it with my mouse and played it that way. Yep, it looks like that's the case. So bear with me for just a second, guys. I gotta find this shit. I always like to have an inside look at people's other artists' art studios to see what's going on. It's strange how often things look the same. Is this it? Is this it? This is it. Check her out. Beautiful paintings too. Stunning. I mean, really. I hope she makes a killing off of it and is able to build an estate somewhere. That's how talented she is. Check it. Let's see here. There it is.
Welcome back to the PTL Live at the Three Rivers Arts Festival. It is a beautiful morning here in downtown Pittsburgh, and I think it's time we went shopping.
Oh, that's music to my ears, Heather. Yes, the artist market is always a major highlight here at the festival, and it's one of those places where it's really easy to lose track of time and also lose track of how much money you're spending.
Yeah, it could be dangerous, but in the best way. You walk in planning to browse for an hour or two, and before you know it, you've spent an entire afternoon talking to artists, discovering something unexpected, and wondering where you're going to hang that new piece you told yourself you absolutely were not gonna buy.
But you fall in love with, and you can't help yourself. And you know what?
Hold on a second.
Absolutely, we're not.
Chocolate covered strawberries. I mean, look at this shit, dude. Are you kidding me? Funnel cake, Mediterranean. Get you some dolmas, ice cream, chocolate covered strawberries, and apple dumplings, dude. Sold. Hey, Cloudy Cakesburg, welcome back. Good to see you. You're a prophet, just like starting over, John Lennon. Well, I don't know about that. I'm certain that's not true. But I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for the cheese. Did I miss anybody? Anybody come in? Did I miss anyone? If I did forget to greet you or missed you coming in, I do apologize and appreciate you. Let's go.
Gonna buy.
What you fall in love with, and you can't help yourself. And you know what? Every booth has a story. Behind every handmade creation is an artist who spent countless hours.
Yeah, David, clear your throat, dude. It seems like he's just gurgling his way through the situation. He doesn't always sound like that. It's because he's eating, dude. He's eating.
Preparing for this very day.
And Boaz went behind the scenes to meet one of them to find out what it really takes to get ready for a festival as big as this.
I love chatting with all the art.
If you order from Domino's specifically, and take this little bit of advice. If you order on your phone from the Domino's app, there's a specific button that says well done. It's never going to come too crispy, I promise you. But if you hit that well done button, it changes the whole game.
Artists at the Three Rivers Arts Festival, but today we're doing something special. We're meeting up with painter Annie Heisey, who's showing at the Arts Festival this year, but we're hanging out with her here in her studio in Lawrenceville. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely, thank you for coming down.
And so how many years have you been showing your art at the festival now?
The first year I did it was 2018.
I mean, just, you can see behind her examples of her work, just stunning. In the time that AI is taking over, she has no need for AI. She's got hands. She's got organic intelligence.
So, and I think I missed a year in there somewhere, but yeah. So.
And what do you like about the vibe down there?
The vibe. What I love about the Arts Festival is that you are interacting with people like directly, and so if you go down to the Arts Festival, you're talking generally to the people who made what you're looking at and potentially going to buy, which is amazing and it doesn't happen most places if you go to a gallery or something else. So you can kind of see who you're.
And I would agree with her. It's the access to the artist. I mean, it's so easy to go to a gallery, you never see the artist, or a museum, you're never going to see the artist. There's something special about meeting the person. Like I said, it's such a huge part of the relationship between the artist and the buyer of the art. You're not going to buy some shit from somebody that you don't jive with. So it gives you, and it also gives the artist the ability to represent themselves, which, doesn't really happen in such a cool way very often.
Investing in, and hear the story behind it, and I think all of that is just really special.
The paintings are really realistic of people, but oftentimes they're in sort of these fantastical, sometimes surreal situations.
Yeah, I really like pushing color. I use little chips to kind of make a palette for a painting,
cool.
So that's how I work things out, and sometimes it's really realistic, and sometimes it's really not so much.
And so folks can come up and they could buy something from your booth, but they could also commission you.
I'll paint your house, I'll paint your children, I'll paint your turtle if you want.
Wow. Have you painted turtles before?
I painted a brown Anolis.
Just really nice art.
Oh, cool. Well, let's dive a little deeper into your studio here.
Sure.
And this is where you actually paint, right here.
This is it. This is where the magic happens.
The thing that surprised me, you've got brushes, but you also have like spatulas and scrapers and all these other things too.
You can paint with just about anything.
Yeah.
And sometimes I use bottle caps to paint. I use everything.
Wow. So what are you working on right now?
Right now,
Oh, crap. I realized I missed Michelle 420 gifted a membership. I didn't see who got that, but if you did receive it, make sure you thank Michelle. And thanks. I appreciate it.
I am working on this painting of Polish Hill. So I work from photographs. The lighting was just so good. And I wanted to make some smaller pieces to really just hit a lot of different affordability points for different people. This is close to done, but I feel like it needed some clouds.
Okay.
And I thought you might want to help me with that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, fun fact, you can buy like common, small paintings for a reasonable price from the biggest, most historical artist in the world. You just have to dig around. Like, that is to say, you can get yourself an original Warhol. You can certainly get yourself a Picasso, and you can do it like, it sounds crazy, but you can do it for, a budget. Or you can get something like a letter written from one of these artists. So you can collect art without being a millionaire. I mean, you can collect art with only making $35,000 a year. You could.
Wow. Okay. Pressure's on.
You
So
can do it.
how do we make a cloud?
Well, here's the thing. You can make a cloud just about any way you want.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have you use this, which
Okay,
is
a little spatula.
Yes, a little basically silicone spatula. This is specifically for art, but you could use the one in your kitchen if you wanted. So you're gonna load it up like that.
Okay.
And then you're gonna just kind
I can give you the most valuable art hack. If anybody out there is painting, or if you've been painting for a long time, or you start painting tomorrow, artist paintbrushes cost a fucking fortune. I mean, they are so overpriced. It's offensive. You can make your own brushes. There's tutorials on YouTube to learn how to do that. Or you can if you go to like budget makeup stores and buy those giant packs of makeup brushes, they're the same quality as the high quality paintbrushes for a penny on the dollar in the way of cost. It's true. It's the same bristles that the art store brushes have for sometimes 20 times as much. It's absolutely insane. You're welcome.
of put a couple there, and then take it like this, and lightly just.
And you should see the look on their face when I walk into the Mac store. And I don't mean like the Apple store, I mean the Mac makeup store, because they always have discount brushes and they're always exactly what I'm looking for.
Scrape across.
Oh my gosh.
And if we do a number of those, there will be clouds.
Do I have enough paint on there now?
Yep, that's perfect.
Okay, so I just sort of do
Yep, right up there. And then just
scrape
kind of, yep. Look at that, you made a cloud.
Oh my gosh, okay.
good, right?
Well, I'm gonna send it back to you because I've got a few more clouds to make. Maybe I've got a future in being your cloud maker. You can just call me in, be like, Boaz, come in here, I got
Beautiful studio. I mean, it's difficult not to be envious when someone has such a nice setup.
5 clouds to make.
What's up, Cash?
He is very good at it.
He's so artistic, and it's so fun to see the process. Bottle caps. She
I know.
paints sometimes with bottle caps.
It's
How
really
crazy is that?
creative. The artist market is open every day of the Dollar Bag Three Rivers Arts Festival from 12 to 8.
Yeah, and you can find Annie Heisey's booth, or her work. Her booth is right back here, 33. It is on Fort Duquesne Boulevard there, between 7th and 9th.
Oh, I can't clear your throat, David, for the love of God. Why Wonder said, I started on watercolors a few months back, and it's frustrating at times, but I have to be kind to myself and keep creating. Yeah, just do it. Just do it. And the way we have access to tutorials for just nothing, I mean, it's incredible. So just take your time. Find your own niche. That's what it's all about. The difficult thing I find with watercolors is for me, I've attempted it. I can make a watercolor painting. I feel pretty confident in that. But the thing I have with it, I like my paintings to look like specifically, you can tell from across the street that it's mine. You have a specific style. There's certain elements that I always include in my stuff. With watercolor, it's so difficult to make it look like original, because there's so many different watercolors out there. It's hard to explain. It was challenging for me as well, but also really gratifying because it's just fun to paint with watercolors. What's up, Queen Moomin? Good to see you. Cash is in the house. What's up, my dude? All right, so we're going to switch it up. So that's what I'll be up to the next couple weekends. So I'll get out there and show you as much of it as possible. If I don't make it to see the Spin Doctors tonight, well, I'll get out there and do a live stream next weekend when they perform. Let's see. So we're going to switch it. We're going to switch things up just a little bit, and we're going to go over to East Idaho news for another good feel good news story. Cash, you're just coming in. We're going to be nothing but positive today. It's sunny. We're all alive. So that's what we're up to. In case you're wondering. No, I didn't get hit on the head, and I'm not suffering a concussion. I turned on YouTube this morning, and well, I guess, yeah, it was this morning, just before lunchtime, and there was this lady live, man. It was the most negative shit I've ever heard in my life. And I was setting up, I was like, okay, I was going to do news stories, and I was like, you know what? I just want to have a feel-good day, and that's what we're doing. Obviously, it's not as popular as if we're vampiring on infants and showing police reports, but I'm okay with that because we'll do that stuff when it's dark outside. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Where'd it go? East Idaho News. You guys are going to recognize. They're the ones that do the Secret Santa, or the Secret Santa around Christmas time. Let's check in and see what they're up to in the summer. That Taco Bell is funny though. It looks like East Idaho News. They highlighted a guy that works in the cafeteria at a hospital. Let's see. It's always good to recognize people in your community that make your coffee and breakfast bagels. You know what I'm saying? Never start beef with the person that sells you your breakfast bagels. You can have real problems in this life. Let's see here. I know we have some nurses around here. I wonder, like, it would be. I mean, if you're a doctor or a nurse in a hospital, like, you can depend on each other all you want, but you really are depending on the person that's giving you your coffee and bagel, I think. So shout out to this guy.
Feel Good Friday, powered by Smith Honda, driving smiles across East Idaho.
Happy Friday, everybody. It is a beautiful summer day. I guess it's technically not quite summer yet, but it feels like summer. I'm Nate Eaton. It's time for Feel Good Friday. We're so happy to welcome our new sponsor to Feel Good Friday, Smith Honda. They are making this possible every day.
Welcome in, MM. And here's a funny thing about East Idaho News. You hear that sad piano music they have playing, and they copyright you every time for that. Every single time. Every time. And it didn't happen until months later. All those Secret Santa videos that I showed, all of a sudden I started getting fucking red alerts from YouTube. Copyright. Not in the way of strikes, just in that they do copyright claims, which means you can't get monetization. Although joke was on them. I already made the money, so they can't take it back. It caused panic because I really didn't know what was happening. So I know when I play one of their videos that I'm going to get that claim.
Driving smiles across East Idaho, and today we have driven here to Mountain View Hospital, Idaho Falls.
I think they may have copyrighted their own song.
Community Hospital to surprise a guy named James. Now, James works in the cafe inside the hospital. If you've been here, chances are you have met James. From what we've been told, he's the most positive, outgoing, happy person you can meet. He's always got a smile on his face. No matter who comes through the line, he's there to serve them. He's there to make their day. And he apparently has really changed a lot of patients. When you come to the hospital, it's often not the best day of your life.
Welcome in, MM. Good to see you.
Life, you probably want to be home. You want to be home recovering or doing other stuff. Instead, James does his best to make those around him have a good day. And so we want to thank him. So Smith Honda has gotten him a couple of gift cards. We're sending him to dinner at Texas Roadhouse. There's a gift card here, and here's a gift card. He can go on this website and choose his favorite store, his favorite restaurant, whatever he wants to shop on. He can go on and choose that, and hopefully we can make his day as he has made so many other people's days. Let's go inside and surprise Mr. James.
And I'm sorry, my memory is garbage. I'm not sure who asked for a recommendation as in the way of restaurants in Pittsburgh, but I got you. I promise. Not only am I going to give you recommendations, but I'm going to show you video of how cool these places are. There's one place in particular is called Tesaro's. You know, I'm a burger guy. They probably have the best burger in town. I mean, Five Guys is really good too, but it's nice. It's a nice sit-down restaurant. I'll show you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you James?
No, that's James.
That's James. I'm gonna let you finish that order and then we'll talk to you.
Alrighty. 27.
Oh, that was quick. All right, James. Here, let's go over here. I don't want you to burn anything.
Don't worry, I'm pretty good at talking to people.
So my name's Nate, and I'm with East Idaho News.
Nice to meet you.
And we do a segment every week called Feel Good Friday, where we honor people in the community doing good things. And that's why we're here today, to honor you.
Why? All I do is cook and make people happy.
Oh, you make people happy. That's exactly why. How long have you worked here?
About 5 years.
And what do you like about your job?
Mostly the people. I like the nurses, the doctors, they all work hard. I like to make them happy when they cook, and I cook.
And the patients as well.
Well, yeah, and the patients. I love the patients, but I see the doctors and nurses more.
Right. So what are your hours? You're here for breakfast and lunch?
Yeah, just breakfast and lunch. 5:30 to 2:30.
Okay, it can be hard to be here at 5:30 in the morning with
you. What if this guy had a YouTube channel? I'd become a member. We need to support good people from now on. New rule: support the classy, denounce the trashy.
The smile on your face. What's the secret?
Coffee.
Lots of coffee.
Lots of coffee. Yeah, and nice people.
Yeah. Well, thanks for all you do. We wanted to bring you some gift cards. Smith Honda, they want to send you to dinner.
Cool.
So you don't have to cook.
Hey, all right. That's a plus.
And then this is a gift card that you can go online and you can choose from hundreds of different vendors. You can choose your favorite, do some shopping, do whatever you want.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right. Well, thank you. Good to meet you. I'll let you get back so you don't burn the French toast. Here, just give me.
Okay, that'll work.
There you go. All right. Thanks, James. Take care.
Thanks, James. East Idaho News. All right, let me get rid of that guy. How you guys feeling out there? Are you in a good mood? Are you in a bad mood? Do you know where your dogs are? Let me just get caught up in chat right quick. Thanks again, Cloudy. I appreciate you. I feel like that music's too loud now. Okay, so you want to know a good recommendation for a place to eat? I got you. Let me just give me 1 second. I don't know if there's a video about this place or not, but we're going to find out together. There friggin' ought to be. Tesaro's. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I tell you what. Let's see. When was this video produced? Oh, wow. Well, this video was produced 10 years ago, but still friggin' relevant. You'll see. This is a place that I would recommend to anybody. The locals just know. We know what time to go there. We know the chefs. We know the cooks. We know the servers. We know where to park. I recommend this place to my best friend and my worst enemy.
Also get from Oakland to the Strip through Bloomfield. And you know, for many years, usually at lunchtime...
Oh, hold on a second. What's happening here? The volume is just garbage? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me a second here. Let's see.
I have liked...
Yeah, the music's garbage, or the volume's garbage. There's nothing I can do. Oh, that sucks ass, dude. Hold on. There must be another video about Tesaro's. It's legend. Give me a sec. Sorry about that. Like I said, this was not planned, so... Let's see. There's got to be... I know there... I mean, this place... Is this... Oh, man, there's even AI slop videos, man. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. This is... Come on. How dare they? Man, I'm sorry. Let's see. We'll just, we'll look at these two guys. What are they up to? These two guys went and tried the burger out. I can't vouch for the quality of this, but we'll watch. Dag snap it.
No. John and Larry, where's Rachel?
She is absent today. She's out enjoying herself.
No doubt about it, on a cool beach somewhere. Well, today is where we put the H on something. And what are we taking today, Larry? What's our ride?
We're going to take a 2000.
I'm going to skip because I don't know what this is. I thought this was about Tesaros. Okay, there they are. They're in there.
Fun. Do we want to put the H on the burger?
Oh, this is some weird gimmick ass. Come on, hold on a second. Hold up. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. This is the worst produced show I've ever seen. All right, so we're gonna go back to this first video. I might just have to try to turn them up in the studio here. All right, awesome. So this is a documentarian that documents everything in Pittsburgh. So I think his take on this restaurant is probably more valuable. Bear with me.
You could also get from Oakland to the Strip through Bloomfield. And you know, for many years, usually at lunchtime, I have liked Tesaros in Bloomfield. I've always called it Tesaros, but recently I've noticed lots of people who work here call it Tesaros.
There's no rule, you know, Tesaros, Tesaros. I say Tesaros because that's how I've been saying it since I've been here.
Well,
I call it Tesaros. I always have. I don't know. I do hear people say it different ways. It's like that. One of my favorite comedians is Chris DiStefano, and then other people call him Chris DiStefano, and it's exactly the same name, dude. It blew my mind. I was like, well, how does he say it? He was asked, how do you say your name? We want to get it right. And he was just like, I don't care how you say my name, just buy tickets to my show. And I was like, that's the best answer ever.
Moira Harrington manages the place now, and she says the name came with the place.
1985, my brother bought it.
Hopefully you guys can hear this properly. Please let me know that you can or cannot.
From Richard Tesoro. And he had a debate whether or not to change the name to Harrington's or keep the name Tesaros, and he decided to keep the name because this is Little Italy, and he wanted to maintain the neighborhood Italian heritage.
But it's not really famous for Italian cuisine or ambiance.
I think my brother Kelly set out to be the best burger bar in Pittsburgh. He had a passion for the business. He had a passion for the customers.
I mean, look at that man.
Bar in Pittsburgh. He had a passion for the
Look at this man. You know, there's, to me, I mean, aside from someone who wrote my favorite song or, you know, whatever it may be, there's this man took burgers seriously. This is a man that I understand. I do.
He had a passion for the customers, and he loved hamburgers.
Sadly, Kelly died from a stroke in 2009.
My mother then became the owner, and she very much wanted to keep the business going, keep the tradition alive, keep the good food and a good hamburger.
And that's what Tesaros is famous for, great burgers and other stuff.
We're not just a burger joint. We really have great food. We cook on hardwood, and it gives the food a tremendous flavor. And that's sort of our claim to fame, along with the freshly ground.
I mean, it will change your day. I mean, it may change your week. It may even change your month. I mean, and when she says it gives incredible flavor from the hardwood, boy, does it. It's just so good. It's incredible. So if you're coming through Pittsburgh, it's a little bit, I don't know, it's maybe like 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles from the art festival itself, but it's a real simple drive straight up through the Strip District, right up into Bloomfield. Like she said, it's Little Italy, but that's a bit of a misnomer. It's sort of a very small section. It's just Bloomfield. It's the main drag. But they do have a great, well, for those who still celebrate Columbus Day, I know Italians still take it very seriously. Regardless of the politics and the misguided history we have on Columbus Day, it still is a great community event with some of the best food that you can imagine. And Tesaros, depending on how you want to say it, is smack dab in the middle of that strip, that little area.
Hamburger by our in-house butcher, Dominic Piccola.
Dominic the Butcher is a legendary figure around here. 6 mornings a week.
I start about 5 to 7.
Fun fact, Dominic the Butcher is what they call Julie Skolnick in New Jersey. Oh!
I live 2 blocks down the street, walk up the street, come in, open up, come down here, and start trimming out my steaks and see what I need to.
Cash asks, "Is the art festival near you? Have you been?" I've been since I was an infant. Not every year because the time that I was in the service, I was away. But yes, I've been. I've been there many times, many times. I was there this morning. I'll be there this afternoon, and I'll be back there again tomorrow morning. It's it's like my Super Bowl, dude.
Cut for the day. Trim out the New York strips and the filet mignons, and then cut up the chucks so that we can make our own mix for our hamburgers.
I like that here you can order a rare burger.
The meat that we just ground, you could see there was no filler, and there's no problem eating that as a cannibal sandwich if you wanted to, because it is fresh and it is quality.
Sir, did you just say a cannibal sandwich? This man just said you can have it as a cannibal sandwich. Hey, man. No. Come on. What was his name? Vinny the Butcher?
There must be quality. People who work here tend to stay here.
We have Courtney McFarland, who's been here, I want to say 24 years.
I mean, if you've ever worked in a restaurant, especially a restaurant of this size, to have somebody, an employee for 24 years, let me tell you what that tells you. It tells you everything. It's almost unheard of. The turnover in the service industry, specifically in restaurant kitchens, back of house, it's treacherous and brutal. Oftentimes, a good chef or a good cook will work in every stinking restaurant in town until he finds a good spot. 24 years, it tells you it's a good spot. A place that takes care of their employees, have employees producing a product that is of value. That's a fact.
I'm good enough to cook just about anything.
Tom Sigel's been here, I think, 12 years.
Courtney taught me everything I know, so if I make a mistake, I blame it on Courtney.
Let's see here. Arc XX says, I used to love rare hamburgers until I got sick from one. LOL. Yeah. Every time I have lobster, man, every single time I get sick from it one time. And every time I eat it now, it's like a certain level of paranoia that I'm going to get food poisoning. Shout out to the USS. I'm not going to tell you that I ate that. It was steak and lobster night on the Navy ship. And boy, they did me dirty. Your boy was already seasick from floating around in the East China Sea during a freaking hurricane. And then I got food poisoning on top of it. Oh, it was the most miserable 6 days of my life.
Over the years of doing it for so long, it's by feel and by weight. So I just almost know about if I'm within range of 9 to 10 ounces. And the 2 extra ounces that we lose is either through fat from cooking it on the grill. And so that your burger go out, a nice consistent sized burger. This is the bacon blue burger. This is really the special one.
Thanks again, everyone, for being here. I truly do appreciate it. It's fun to kick it with you guys. We're going to be here for a couple more hours. I have lots to look at. If there's something you want me to talk about, please let me know. A few people did send me news stories, and I promise I'm going to incorporate those into next week's morning news streams. We're just going to do good news today, and some of those stories that you sent me are pretty tragic, so we're going to save that for another day. I love lobster too, but I side-eye it every time. I used to be fast and loose. I would eat any kind of lobster and seafood, and after that, I'm just like, it's got to be from a place that I trust. I'm lucky in the way because I bartended all over the city. I have friends. I know the good chefs. I know where to go, where I can trust who's cooking it. And I'm sure the Navy wasn't trying to do us Marines dirty, but I wasn't the only one that got food poisoning. You think steak and lobster night, you're like, hell yeah, steak and lobster, I'm in. I think if I remember correctly, it was my second night on the ship too. It was supposed to be a 15-day training exercise, and then a typhoon came, which is just a hurricane in another body of water. But a typhoon came, and instead of going back early, you know what we did? We went further into the South China Sea, and that boat was a rocking, dude. There's almost no stabilization on a Navy ship. There is on the newer vessels, but this wasn't one of those. We were fucking literally food poisoning and seasick, just banging around in this metal rack. It was quite possibly one of the funniest moments of my entire life. I mean, if I wish I had video footage of that, but we didn't have cell phones yet.
This sells a lot of, and this is I call it the Pittsburgh burger, but it's the deli burger. It gets the coleslaw. A little messy, but it's good.
And
I mean, are you kidding me? My city always does things a little bit weird. In fact, there's one other restaurant, and most of you I've already shown this one to. So this is Tesaro's or Tesaro's, however you want to say it. This is in Bloomfield. If you come to Pittsburgh, go there. Tell them Dave sent you. The other place is Permane Brothers, and now it's a chain. It's a local chain, of course, family owned. But it started with one in the south side of the city. I think no, it's the Strip District. I'll show you that, and that's a little bit closer to the art festival if you are attending that. I recommend going to the original Permane Brothers. It's just an older building. It's where it all started. You know, it's just cooler. But they're all quality. The menus and the quality control on the food that you get doesn't matter which one you go to. They're all exactly the same. That's what makes them so incredible, is the consistency and the range of things that you can get. You can get pastrami, you can get whatever, pulled pork. They've got it all. But the classic sandwich, I'll show you. What's weird about Pittsburgh, specifically Permane Brothers started this, I think. Probably not. It probably came from a home recipe. But we put our French fries on the sandwich. And this is something that Permane Brothers started. And you'll be pretty hard-pressed to go into any restaurant or any sandwich shop in Pittsburgh and not have the option of having French fries on top of your sandwich. I know it sounds weird, but it's the history of the city. Steel workers, people going to factories, hardcore blue-collar workers. It was easy for them to slap that sandwich in a piece of aluminum foil and put it in their lunch box, their lunch pail, and just eat it like a burrito. That's what they did. So why do you want French fries on the side? That's going to be a problem. You don't want to put your dirty hands on the French fries to eat them. So slap them shits right on top of the sandwich and keep it moving. I'll show you.
We have our famous gourmet burger. Freshly cooked bacon. You have grilled mushrooms, grilled onions, cheese. This is our...
I mean, look at this, dude. Are you kidding me? What kind of burger do you think you can get in Galesburg? Oh my goodness.
8-ounce whole, just freshly ground beef. There's pickles, onions, tomatoes, lettuce, mayonnaise, and our homemade fresh daily potato salad.
It's a Pittsburgh classic.
What did Georgia Peach says? My favorite burger had fried green tomato and pimento cheese on it. Oh, that sounds... I'll try them all. I actually had a peanut butter burger. Now, hear me out. It sounds crazy, but it was completely different than I imagined it to be. And I would say I would have one again. It was kind of pricey, the place I had it. But if it was reasonable, I think I paid $18 for that burger. But I'm a sucker for a gimmick, dude. You put something in a new package and your boy's going to try it. But yeah, the variations. But look at this burger. It's just about perfect. It's just about perfect. I had sliders a couple weeks ago at a barbecue at a friend's house, and she put these shits on. She made sliders on Hawaiian sweetbread. I was like, nobody wants a sweet burger. The same vibe I had about the peanut butter burger. You know what? Those may have been the best sliders I've ever had in my entire life. She used pimento Gouda cheese on them, and something about the sweetness and the saltiness. She really spiced the burger. Oh, it's making my mouth water right now just thinking about it.
This whole place, a wonderful old corner bar.
Originally, this building was built by an Irish widow in 1820 as to be a...
Shout out to Irish widows out there.
Wallpaper dry goods store. At one time, it was the Bloomfield Bargain Store. And it wasn't until really after Prohibition that it really started its career as a bar.
Pretty friggin' cool. All right, let me show you Permane Brothers, which is another great option in the city. I don't know if I guess this is a Feel Good Friday live stream, but I guess it's more of like a love letter to my city, man. I woke up today and looked out the window and I'm like, man, I can't think of a place I'd rather be, and I don't take that for granted because a lot of us are in places we'd rather go somewhere else. So this is Permane Brothers, legend. I mean, to be honest with you about the Permane Brothers, locals are sort of like, I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain to it. I mean, it's almost like, I don't know. If you live in a town with a landmark that people come in to look for, then just naturally, I think the locals get annoyed with that. I mean, Permane Brothers doesn't get annoyed with it because they make buckets of money, but the locals are like, the natural rebellious spirit of the city that I live in. We're just like, oh yeah, Permane Brothers is what everyone wants to tell us is the best place, but I got my own secret place that makes sandwiches 10 times better. And that's basically what goes on. We love Permane Brothers. It actually brings tourism to our city. It's so famous. At the same time, I got another place down the street that I can recommend, if that makes any sense. But I do recommend going there if you've never been there. Get yourself a photograph, or a magnet for your fridge or whatever. What's up, Lost Lily? We're just having positive news and maybe a couple fart jokes if I can find them. Let's see here. Which one should I show you? I'm going to show you this one. I just have to make sure that I'm so weary of AI slop, man. It really pisses me off. Okay, so this is what I'm going to show you. Hopefully this is at the original location of Permane Brothers. I think it may be. If it's not, I'll show you that too. But Barstool Burgers have been there. It's really cool. I would play his stuff, but he's a copyright striking fool. Give me 1 second. The only downside of playing this stuff, they really do pack the shit full of copyrighted music. Oh well. Oh well.
America is the land of the sandwich. We've got hoagies and heroes, subs and grinders, burgers and dogs. But in all the land, there's nothing quite like a Permane Brothers sandwich from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And there's no one else quite like the woman behind it, Tony Haggerty. Tony was born in Italy and moved here when she was a teen.
I showed you guys Tony before, but if you haven't seen her, I'm sure if you've seen her before, you're not going to mind seeing her again. If you've never seen her, like, get a load of Tony. She's the real deal. And I can already tell by where she was just walking in that shot that this is in fact a strip district of Pittsburgh. No, there are no strippers there. Actually, wait, that is where the strip club is. That's not why they call it the strip district, though. It's sort of like where it used to be basically mills and mines, and now it's turned into it's like a long row. I don't want to say tourist trap because that's not true. They have a bunch of pop-up tents and establishments, local artisan vendors that have like their own pickled products, the Pittsburgh Pickle Salt Company, little things like that. And then most of the year, when the seasonally nice months of the year, they have booths set up and they sell Pittsburgh Steelers gear and sports memorabilia, terrible towels, jerseys. Some of it's knockoff, just between us. But a lot of it's really high quality stuff. And there's just a dozen different vendors that do that. Some of them are owned by the same people, but it's a real thing.
Today, she's the unofficial queen of Pittsburgh, welcoming famous athletes, celebrities, and hungry tourists to Permane Brothers, the legendary Pittsburgh sandwich shop that stuffs gigantic sandwiches with meat, cheese, french fries, and coleslaw. She's been here doing nearly every...
Cash, I haven't been to the UK proper. I've been to the British Channel Island of Guernsey. I haven't, and that's where I learned that Guernsey has their own money, which was weird. I don't know if it's still the case, but Guernsey has money. There are two Channel Islands there, Jersey and Guernsey. Jersey's known for its brown cows and its wonderful cheese. Guernsey, I don't know what it's known for. I guess Nazi bunkers was the big tourism thing there. I dated a girl that was from there. But I didn't have a chance to go to London because I was very poor. I barely made it to Guernsey and back at the time. But I loved it, man. You know what I'll say? Like we always see images of Ireland and Scotland with these beautiful green fields, and that's what Guernsey looked like. I've never seen such vibrant greens and like just as far as your eye could see. It was just truly incredible. But not much going on there. There was like a nightclub. I tried to go out and find nightlife. There was like one nightclub, and it was like, for lack of better words, don't be offended, but Euro trash. just like people with their collars up and it smelled like 10 different types of cologne in the line. Really not your boy's style, you know. But for the most part, people go there to go down in these Nazi bunkers because that island was occupied by Hitler during World War II. So it's a weird source of tourism. You get people that appreciate history, and then you get people that are sort of like trying to rejuvenate history, if you know what I'm saying. I don't want to get into that, but it was a cool place, man, and everyone there was very nice, except for the cool water cologne smelling crowd outside of that nightclub, dude. Bad vibes. I got out of there as quickly as possible. But great food, beautiful women, and green grass as far as your fucking eye can see.
Job there is for most of her life.
We came over on a boat, took 8 days to get here. In Italy, I only went to 4th grade because my parents made me quit so I could watch the kids. So we went to this school to learn English a little bit, and then I went to work. And I loved it. To me, it's like a family. Believe it or not, when my daughter got married, half of my custom was at the wedding.
Tony's been working here.
Oh, and if you ever have a chance to go in there see Tony in real life, she cusses like a motherfucking sailor, dude. Just so you know, these are the people in my neighborhood. In case you wonder.
For 45 years, but the story of the Primanti's sandwich goes back to the 30s. Primanti started as a late-night food shop, open from midnight to 8 a.m., primarily serving truck.
Look at that shit, dude. Look at that grill. My man is working. Dude. I love no people more than service industry people. Like, I know a lot of countries have mandatory military service. I think we should have mandatory service industry jobs. You should know what it feels like to serve someone. You should know what it feels like to bring someone their drink to their table, and how you treat those people. And unless you do it yourself, you don't understand what it's like. It's still a whole system's held up with this structure of tipping, and some people have just forgotten how to do that. Or even if you tip a lot and you treat that person like shit, man, that's going right into your karma bank. I think it's important to know what it's like to bring some asshole a plate of food, and it also it's of great value to build character for yourself, because your skin gets a little thick and you get to know people so well. So when people say I'm a good judge of character, when you do that type of work, you truly become a good judge of character, because you have no other choice. Your existence is predicated upon it. I do, and I think even if you're in your 50s and 60s, go get you a job as a busboy or a busgirl just for fun, because not only will you meet some of the hardest working people you've ever seen, but you will hear the best fart jokes. I promise you.
Drivers who were unloading fruit at the Pittsburgh market. These were big men who wanted a hearty meal, but they were on the move and didn't have time to sit down and eat. So instead of serving a sandwich with a few sides, they stuffed all the sides into the sandwich, and an institution was born. Here's how a Primanti's sandwich is made.
Doesn't look easy, though.
If you want to see my silly ass going to Primanti Brothers, I've got a live stream up. I can look and see what number it was or when I posted it. But I took you guys to Primanti Brothers, and I took you guys down to Point State Park at the confluence of the three rivers too. We walked all around. I went all the way from the top of Mount Washington. I took the incline up and then back down. I went to a bakery and got a lemon bar. Ate that shit. It was incredible. Then I walked down straight through the city, Smithfield Street, which is probably the seediest street downtown Pittsburgh, but it was broad daylight. And then we went over to Point State Park and picked up a Primanti's Brothers, although it wasn't the original location. Same sandwich. I think I got a pastrami, and then we sat in the park and ate it. Now, not to be a smartass, but my enemies here on YouTube, they don't even leave their house, dude. I mean, listen. We need to get around this contentious area. I'm not competing with someone. I can't compete with these people anymore because they can't compete with me. What's up, Cheese? I forgot to celebrate National Cheese Day was yesterday, dude, with Marlo Anderson. I dropped the ball. Sinner, I send you a link to Hubert Keller's burger, 5,000 best burger ever. I'll look right now. You texted it to me? I see it. All right, I'll show it.
first step is to choose your meat and toss it on the grill.
Okay, now grab your Coca-Cola, beautiful pastrami.
Then you add some provolone.
Dude, I mean, shout out to the vegetarians, man. But if you don't love pastrami the way I love pastrami, I think I'm living a higher quality life than you. It's just, is it perfect? It may be perfect.
When it's cooked, toss it all on some fresh Italian bread.
Delivered every day fresh.
And then the pièce de résistance, the fries and slaw.
Nobody makes our sandwich because they don't know my secret recipe. It does make the sandwich.
Tony, I don't want anything on my sandwich.
You're getting what I gave you.
For Tony, this is more than America's best sandwich.
Is there anything that you're most proud of accomplishing?
Yeah, where I'm at today. I was 8 years old carrying water on top of my head.
She still has maintained a bit of her Italian accent. Remember, she came here as an 8-year-old, I think they said. Pretty stinking cool, dude. Remember, we're all immigrants in the U.S. Every single one of us. And unless you're on a reservation, you're an immigrant. And look what we do to immigrants today. I'm not going to get into politics, man. But just consider that.
With no shoes and a little dress, look where I'm at today.
For decades, Tony has poured her heart and soul into this place.
I had a baby, I only took 10 days off, so I don't miss too many days.
How many sandwiches do you think you've served in your life? I mean, probably in the millions.
Easy.
What's the best way to eat this thing?
Open your mouth real big.
That's what she said. Oh, Cash asked Sinner, as in, could you book a spot next year? I could have booked a spot this year for all we know, Cash. Wink, wink. The cost. Well, you have to apply, which is never a problem for me because I know people. There's a $35 application fee, and then the smallest spot, 10 by 10, cost about $500 to $600 for 4 days, and there are 2 weekends, so double that. It costs about $1,000 to have a booth. So the full door, I mean, it costs about $1,200. I think that's the out of pocket cost. And boy, that could be a really stressful situation if for someone that has a little booth, and that means you already have to sell $1,200 worth of stuff to have come-uppins. But that's why I'm so excited, because this year in my city, it is popping, for lack of better words. Like you can't park. I mean, you have to Uber in. It is crazy down there. And it should be. And that's really, boy, I tell you what, through the pandemic, artists panicked. And then AI came and artists panicked. I tell you what, there's still a lust and a love for actual art that people make with their hands. And thank God, man. Thank God. Like, I think the humans are going to win this battle.
Whoa. I'm officially a Pittsburgh guy. This is so good.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it.
So good.
And the locals couldn't agree more.
The food's always been good, and the people that serve the food always treat you like family.
Thank you, Tony.
Tony cares about sandwiches, but even more, she cares that Pittsburgh newcomers and natives who try a Primanti Brothers sandwich feel happy, stuffed, and satisfied. A Pittsburgh institution delivered by Grubhub.
It's weird. I mean, I don't know if Grubhub is going to copyright strike me for that. It's weird that it's a Grubhub video, but I'll take it. It was really good. Man, could you imagine if like we see so many examples of like really terrible women around here, and men too. But could you imagine if more people were like her, like that lady that runs the pastrami shop? It is. I mean, come on. And since I talked about the strip district, I'm going to show you what that's like. So this is a Pittsburgh love stream here. I love my city. I urge everyone to come here, man. It's so cost effective. You can get Airbnb for like $65 a night, dude. And it's a nice place right in the middle of the action. So many events. We now have Broadway productions coming here and playing at the Bynum Theater. Like it's popping, dude. It really is. It's the city's rejuvenated. There's no trash on the ground. People are smiling. There's still neighborhoods that if you wander into, you better know somebody. But for the most part, man, it's really, really, it's encouraging. Let's see here. I always have to wonder who Cash is saying hello to. So I'm going to show you the Strip District. And I think that is where there is a strip club there, but that's not why they call it that. I'll show you. Here we go. Pittsburgh Film Office. This is interesting. You really find weird shit whenever you search search for. Is this AI slop? Hold on. Here, we'll look at it together. If it's AI slop, we're going to keep it moving because, I mean, I'm all about that organic intelligence. AI is fun, but remember, it's artificial. I like my music analog and my intelligence organic.
Often just called the Strip District, often just called the Strip, is a neighborhood in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay, this is actual human voice, so we're going to roll it. We're going to roll it. Let it roll.
A half-square-mile area between the Allegheny River and the Hill District. Developed as a warehouse district and the home of large mills and factories in the early 19th century, the Strip's early industrial occupants...
I know, but Cash talks in a way, and I mean, listen, talk about Generation X. Cash talks in a way that the Generation Xers should really understand. You know why? Because Cash talks exactly the way that Mickey's Big Mouth malt liquor caps talked in the early 90s. It was emojis and it was riddles. If you guys know, you know.
Include U.S. Steel, Westinghouse, Alcoa, and most famously the H.J. Heinz Company, which originated here in Pittsburgh. Over the last 20 years...
And now that location, this place that they just showed in this image, it's really high-end loft apartments. I've been in them. This is where the Steelers live. This is where the Pittsburgh Penguins. This is where the baseball players live. It's borderline decadent. But again, the connection to the Heinz Company, and that gives an obvious connection to London. But that's why we have Picklesburgh. That's why, if you've ever seen those tiny little green pickle Heinz buttons that are like collectible now, they came from Pittsburgh.
Over the last 20 years, the Strip has evolved from an abandoned industrial area into a lively cultural destination in the heart of Pittsburgh. The Heinz legacy continues in the Strip District with the Senator John Heinz History Center, named for the heir to the Heinz fortune.
Pretty cool.
It is the largest history museum in the Commonwealth and an affiliate of the Smithsonian. The Strip is also home to many other iconic destinations, such as the very first Primanti Brothers location, which opened in...
As we just saw, those are the guys I want to make my sandwich, dude. Those guys, what are we doing, man? How come we don't make humans the way we used to? Look at these guys. This photograph, these people, these three guys have more character than all of us put together here on YouTube. Look at these guys. Are you kidding me? This guy, for sure, if you knew him, if he was real, his cousin always comes in and gets like free bacon. No question about it. No doubt. No question. Could you imagine smoking a joint with these guys after they got off of work, dude? It's just the whole room would be full of laughter. And you could tell just by looking at this photograph.
1933 and continues to serve their signature sandwiches, with fries as a topping, to customers almost a century later. Meanwhile, iconic fish sandwiches, animatronic characters, and even a toy train constantly running along a path on the ceiling make Woolies much more than just a seafood.
Yeah, I got to show you Woolies too. I've been going there since I was an infant as well. It looks like an AI image of yesteryear America. My city is so cool.
The Pennsylvania Macaroni Company offers all types of imported Italian pastas and cheeses, as well as a deli counter, while Stimoli's is a Mediterranean market with Greek, Italian, and Middle Eastern staples and delicacies. And the Strip is also home to its share of trinkets, souvenirs, and merchandise vendors lining...
Yeah, it's tchotchke hell, man. It's really cool. It's really cool. The locals only really buy stuff there when they're drunk or if the playoffs are coming and they need new gear for the games. But I call it a tourist trap, but it's really not that. You can go have a great meal with your whole family, get yourself a souvenir shirt or something like that, and it's really inexpensive. It is.
The streets and selling all manner of products to locals and tourists. The atmosphere on the Strip is almost always active and lively when the weather's nice, and it's a great place to visit with family on the weekends. Vibrant neighborhoods such as the Strip are all over the Pittsburgh area, and so it is not
There's the incline right there, way back in the day. And I took you guys up on that. Go look at that live stream again. It was fun.
not surprising that some film and television productions have seen the area's potential for use on screen. The Strip District is also home to 31st Street Studios, described on its official website as, quote, a leader in production services, studio and property development, and real estate management.
You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see, the YouTubers around here. I'd like to see them show some love to where they're from. Let's see where you get your favorite burgers, man. I think we're all interested in that kind of stuff. I guess people are afraid of doxing themselves, right? I guess I have the luxury of having a large enough city that I can move efficiently with anonymity through the streets. That is to say, if one of QB's goons were looking for me at the art festival, they would never know if I was standing right next to them.
31st Street Studios has been utilized for some of Pittsburgh's biggest film projects, such as The Dark Knight Rises, The Fault in Our Stars, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, and The Pale Blue Eye.
You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it.
Currently, Pittsburgh offers a 25% tax credit on production spending at least 60%.
They never give any love to the maybe one of the worst Bruce Willis movies, but for me it was one of the best because it was shot in Pittsburgh. There's a fucking Bruce Willis movie that came out in 1993. It's called Striking Distance. It's incredible. It really is good, man. And you true crimers out there, if you could deal with like a mediocre production on a film, check it out, man. It's really good. Bruce Willis plays this guy called Tom Hardy. He's a classic 90s cop story. He got fired, he got demoted. He's in his apartment drunk, and they come knock on his door because they only he can help with the situation. And he and his partner, they go about their way in trying to track down a serial killer. It's the coolest thing ever. And as 93, I was 3 years before I graduated high school. It was impactful, and it also, maybe sparked my first interest in any kind of true crime because there was this fictional serial killer in this film, and I thought, and it was they were searching for me in places that I've been before. It was the coolest thing ever.
Of their budget in the Commonwealth, and because 31st Street Studios is a qualified
That's called Striking Distance, if I didn't say that.
Studio, an additional 5% is offered, totaling up to 30% when a production shoots at 31st. The Strip District is one of many diverse and vibrant neighborhoods of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, that holds a lot of potential for film projects in the future. Whether a production requires an industrial landscape, a vibrant and diverse...
Okay, I see what's going on here. This YouTube channel is Pittsburgh Film Commission, so this is sort of like a commercial to lure people that are have film projects to come to Pittsburgh to film. So it is obviously a little bit biased. I wish they would have, I wish they would have been done more about showing what it actually was.
Food and goods market or an open soundstage.
They're trying to sell some shit here, which is, they've got a great product to sell, but that's the vibe of this video.
The Strip offers multiple facets of the flexibility and support Pittsburgh can provide to the film industry.
Oh, that's a great shot. So you can see the three sister bridges right here. So right there, this is the convention center, and you can see right there. Well, actually, it would be on this side. Right over here is let me get this right. Yes, right over here is the art festival. You remember in the shots we saw earlier, there are the three sister bridges again. All right, so that tells that story. Lily, no spoilers. I watched Striking Distance the other day. Did you? Let's see if we can find the trailer, dude. I might be able to find it. Give me a second. It was so bad, but it was so good. They utilized and I even know the apartment complex because there's this one specific apartment complex that's the coolest thing in the world. It's you can drive your boat up to it and park it like your car off the river. It's the coolest shit ever. Let's see. Striking Distance. You could buy it or rent it on YouTube. I found the trailer. Oh, let's go, dude. Fuck yeah. Like I said, we're going to be on for a couple more hours just looking at fun shit. If you got any suggestions, go ahead and let me know. If not, I'll just keep pulling out ideas from my own brain. Miss Pris, Kentucky says, back in the 80s, I would spend my summers at my aunt's house in Plum. Oh, cool. Jesse, I know exactly where Plum is. They call it Plum Village. Is that what is that how I think that's what they used to call it. Good football teams out there, high school football teams. The burger I sent the clip of is made with Kobe, Frogua, and black truffles. Holy shit. So the $5,000 you put on there is the price of it. Oh my God, dude. Holy shit. When I was wheeling and dealing in Santa Barbara, I went to the Biltmore Resort, and I was hanging out with a very, well, I guess not famous, but a very important art dealer. Unfortunately, hanging out with that crowd didn't really sell my art any better, but I got to learn some things about who's asked to kiss and who's asked not to kiss. But that was many years ago. But being invited to this brunch, I think it was around lunch. I was way too early in the morning to be drinking margaritas, and I was bartending at the time, so I was certainly drinking the night before. So I was already in rough shape when I showed up, but I was able to enjoy. This guy purchased me a margarita that cost, I think, $1,200. And I tell you what, man, it was a good margarita, and it definitely took my hangover away. But I would not be able to tell the difference between that margarita and if it was made with Jose Cuervo. See, at the Biltmore, they have a very select few bottles of, well, just one bottle was made of this specific tequila. And I never was a tequila guy. But at the same time, I guess that's a cool experience. I would never pay for that. That was 2 months rent at the time. There's no way I would do that. But it was good. It was good. And the bartender was like, "Do you want salt on your rim?" I was like, "I don't know. I've never put anything. I've never had anything that costs $1,200. Like I do whatever makes it the best, dude. Like, do whatever you got to do." And it was all right. It was okay. I mean, I don't know the difference. I mean, if you're gonna put, I mean, it was all made by hand, each drink, but still, it's salty and sweet. I can't taste that tequila. It seemed like a bad way to drink that expensive tequila. It was a gift. It was ordered for me, so I wasn't. You don't look a gift horse in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Never look a gift horse in the mouth, and that means, for those of you that don't know, that means like. Oftentimes, especially during the Depression, those who had 2 or 3 horse would oftentimes give their neighbor a horse. That way they can, spread the wealth and try to make sure everybody has a workhorse to get some shit done to make enough couple bucks to feed their family. Oftentimes, which makes sense, if someone has 3 horse and they want to give a neighbor a horse, they're not going to give them their best horse. Most times they give them the worst horse. Maybe a horse that's only going to be useful for a couple of seasons or whatever. So take the horse over there. And the number one way to judge, and I wouldn't know how to do it, but I understand this is true. The number one way to judge the health of a horse is to open its big old lips and have a look at its teeth. That's why, and of course you should do that if you're ever gifted a horse, but don't do it right in front of the person that gave it to you. It's insulting. That's why that's what the term the phrase comes from. Never look a gift horse in the mouth. You're welcome. I didn't learn that until I was 30. All right, let's look at the trailer for Striking Distance. Sorry, I'm talking jumbled a little bit. I bit my tongue last week and then I bit it again. So like, I'm trying to navigate my tongue in my mouth as I speak. This is a 1993 classic, Bruce Willis, Striking Distance.
Dead body in the water. We fished it out. Victim's name is Cheryl Putnam. The body was dumped upriver late last night. Whoever killed her hung on to her for a while before he mailed her.
How do you know?
I used to be a homicide detective.
Detective Thomas Hardy.
Tom Hardy? You're famous, man.
Infamous. Was once the most decorated officer on the Pittsburgh police force.
You're a talented guy. You can be anything you want to be.
I like my life just the way.
I'm telling you, as a kid, have a movie filmed, like literally go directly past your house. It's the coolest shit ever.
It is, Pop.
Until he broke rank.
Loyalty above all else, except honor.
And told the truth.
It was a Pittsburgh cop that killed these girls. Just ask these guys.
Now,
I got you this job after they took your shields.
River Rescue 9221. This is base. Party, please come.
I got you this job after they took your shield. It's the same. It's like the Nick Nolte complex, dude. They're always waking Nick Nolte up from a smoky room with empty bottles around him almost every time.
92-1, go ahead.
He's got a new assignment.
And Shark.
A new part.
It's and there's Sarah Jessica Parker. I mean, come on, dude. You got to see this movie. I forgot how good it was.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
I never had a woman partner before.
Neither have I.
So that is the worst Pittsburgh accent that you'll ever fucking hear, dude. We got to hear that again. Sarah looks great in this. Look at her, like a Barbie doll.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
I never had a woman partner before.
Neither have I.
And a river full of dead bodies.
Where's
And a river full of dead bodies.
of a murder suspect may be armed and dangerous.
This is not your case. You understand me?
Let's have a better here!
They should have never put him in the water if they didn't want him to make waves.
They should have never put him in the water if they didn't want him to make waves. It's so bad. It's great, dude. Holy shit.
Men upstairs. Let me rephrase that.
Officer Hardy was not out of control and dangerous.
Put the bodies in the river so I'll find them, Nick.
This is giving you the whole film. My bad. Spoiler alert.
He wants me to find these girls.
Bruce Willis.
You just won't let go, will you?
Hurry, behind you!
Sarah Jessica Parker. Thank you.
No, I should definitely be thanking you.
You know, I just thought of a way that I could probably thank you.
Boy, you gotta be so careful in this life, Johnny.
It's so bad, dude. And the plot twist. Oh my god, was it a cop? Is a cop the serial killer? Oh my god.
Very careful.
It stops now!
It stops now.
Striking distance.
Hell yeah. Are you kidding me? It's incredible. Let's see here. All right, let's look at Cheese's $5,000 burger, dude. What the fuck? Hold on, I gotta go into my phone here. What the hell? This has always been my favorite. I mean, I forgot that Sarah Jessica Parker was even in that movie, dude. Pookie loves Bruce. I mean, what's not to love that? But he's such such a bad actor, dude. I don't know when it was made in relation to Die Hard, but he definitely didn't give his best performance in Striking Distance. But because now you guys know where it was shot and stuff, maybe you'll get more of a kick out of it. And really, completely forgot that Sarah Jessica Parker was even in that shit, dude. All right, give me 1 second. I need to go to my phone. Let's see here. Un momento. Let's see. And I'll see if I can find a video about that margarita at the Biltmore, too. Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. You know what it tasted like to me? It tasted like a $12 margarita. I couldn't tell the difference at all. I watched them make it too, delicately, efficiently. Every ingredient by hand made no difference. I was like, yeah, cool, whatever. Plus, that little group of people were a bunch of friggin' jerk offs, dude. Let's see here. All right. There it is. The Herbert Keller cooking demonstration of $5,000. Oh my God. I will say also, just so everyone knows, I'm sort of going like whatever with playing some of this stuff. I'm putting myself at risk for a copyright strike. So if I do put myself in a position where I do go down for a week, don't worry, everything will be fine. Totally worth it. I just want to have the kind of live stream I want today. Leftover Pizza says tequila makes me crabby. Yeah, it's just even when I did drink, and most of you know that I'm a non-drinker now. Even when I did drink, something about tequila, man, I don't know. I just couldn't do it. Let's see here. All right, let's check out this burger from Cheese. I feel like we've discussed this before, but if I don't remember it well enough, then maybe we didn't.
We are here at Fleur at Mandalay Bay. I'm Hubert Keller. I'm the chef and
I know I've watched this video myself. I'm not sure if I showed it to you guys, though.
owner of the restaurant, and also the chef who created the Fleur Burger 5000. And it's going to be exciting. I will show you why it's $5,000. And I think you hear it well. We do selling that burger for $5,000, but
that's so ridiculous, dude. Never.
It's all worth it, and I can show you it's actually a deal. Here are some of the ingredients that really are going into the Fleur Burger. We have
and also coming up, just to give you guys so you have an idea what else I'm going to be showing today. By far my favorite YouTuber right now is this guy out of Jersey, Julian Dory. He's crushing it. He does deep dives into the Epstein stuff. He has CIA, ex-CIA agents that maybe still are in the CIA. I guess you never really leave. But in any case, really impactful on investigative journalism, not just commentary. He digs, he gets the right interviews. But he went live in Rome at 1 o'clock in the morning. It was one of the coolest things ever. I may have mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but I'm going to show you some of that. He walks over to the Vatican at 1 o'clock in the morning, all charged up on it, probably red wine. But one of the reasons I want to show you, because this universe, man, it will talk to you if you listen. He stops at this little bar where he knows the guy who owns the place, and there's a connection again to Pittsburgh, even in Rome. It's called the Pittsburgh. They call it the Steelers Bar, and there's a connection to the Pittsburgh Steelers. In fact, I think there's a small sculpture of the Virgin Mary in the bar with the Steelers helmet on. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Maybe slightly sacrilegious, but I think it's all in good spirit.
having a foie gras liver, which is actually a duck liver, and just by itself, right, by the pound, that goes already over $50 to $60 a pound of foie gras.
This stuff is highly controversial because the way it's produced. I've never had it because it costs so much. Plus, I don't understand the lore of it.
The black truffles, which we consider in France like a miracle.
Now, truffles, that's a whole different story, man. I've tried every time I have the opportunity to have black truffles, I do. It's very expensive. It's like truffles and saffron, dude. So expensive. These are things you learn in a kitchen. I'm sure Cheese knows. You ever cook with saffron cheese? That shit's crazy. They sell it like bristles of hair for a lot of money. I'm like, what the hell, dude? I'm in the wrong business. I need to be slanging saffron.
Because they do cost also about $1,500 when we're working with those truffles a pound, and they are unique. They cannot be reproduced. They only grow in southwest from France, the ones who really have the flavor. And of course, we have
yeah, if you guys don't know, I mean, I've known Cheese for a long stinking time, man. He was in Vegas for a while. He says here, he was my wife's favorite celebrity chef, and he took care of us. He even hooked us up in 2 of our anniversaries. That's incredible, dude. I love chefs, dude. I wish I had the patience to be one. But chefs, just like musicians and any other type of artist, are usually crazy fucking people that are hard to deal with. It's just the way it is, man. It's not the case with all. There's always exceptions, but that's certainly the rule. But if you can really jive with that culture and just understand it, like I always worked the front of house, but every place I worked, I tried to be a middle of the house guy. I would help plate the food in the kitchen. They wouldn't just let everyone do that. I was able to get along with these guys. And if you have hookups like that, Cheese knows better than anybody. It makes your life just a higher quality thing, and it doesn't cost anything extra. Fragua.
Kobe beef right over here, and it's one of the best beef that you can have as well. So imagine when we're putting all that together, and I'm gonna cook it off, and we're pairing it with probably the best pairing, the best Bordeaux Petrus, which normally we do sell it at the restaurant. We sell it for over $5,000 on the menu. So I reduced it down to—
That's crazy. Take a second to make sure you're subscribed to this channel. If you're gonna be here listening with us, double check to make sure. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. I'm just shy. We're just shy of 100. We're 100 shy of 4,000. subscribers. We're trying to get to 5,000. It's gonna happen. It's just I need you guys to help me get there. Let's do it, shall we?
$5,000, and guess what? The burger actually comes for free. So here we go. We're gonna start on cooking those burgers. We season it, we sear it off nicely. We're gonna get the pan going, a little bit of oil, and we make sure that really gets really nice and hot. So now I'm gonna lower the burgers into the pan.
I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit so I don't just steal this content. I will leave the link in the chat in case you guys want to watch the whole thing itself. This is 7 minutes long.
Lower the heat. Of course, you want to space them a little bit as well as they go.
Again, this man is Hubert Keller out of Vegas. Is he still out there, Cheese? Do you know?
Want to make sure you space them to keep them nice and moist. And I will get my pan ready for the foie gras. So foie gras can be intimidating when you're cooking it because it is a very expensive product. But really, once you buy foie gras,
he said moist.
You will see, you just pan fry it like you would pan fry a little steak or a piece of fish. It's that easy. You will see as soon as I put the foie gras down, the foie gras actually will start on melting by itself. So, and you don't need a non-stick pan by itself. I have one.
All right, let's see here. Sigma, what's up? Sigma said, I had a good friend in North Carolina who was from Garden Grove, ended up in Pittsburgh and graduated from one of the Cordon Bleu programs. He was deep in addiction when I met him. Brilliant chef. Dude, all the best chefs, even to this day that I know, I don't know how they make it to work in the morning. For real. They just live that Anthony Bourdain life, man. Just like artists do. I mean, there's no way in my mind. And I used to didn't think of culinary arts as actual arts. The older I get, the more I get it, man. Maybe it's because our palates mature as far as what we appreciate the taste of, but also it sustains our life. So if there's somebody that masters how to make you enjoy something that you have to fucking do anyways, I think there's true magic in that. Thus, why I truly believe that today that it is art.
Here, but even if you use a regular pan, it works as well. So now we have the foie gras going, burger is going. I'm gonna get ready with my truffles. I'm just gonna.
All right, Headstones. See you later. You're live at 4, right? I'm just gonna keep rolling here. I set aside this 4 hours since I didn't go live this morning to do this. So. I will finish this up just before 4 o'clock and redirect everyone over to your shit. She is doing a live stream about a missing young man in Japan, which is very interesting. I don't know too much about the story, but we can learn together if you want to join us over there.
You see how nice and beautiful that is? All right, so now we have the burgers, we have the foie gras. Now I'm gonna take out the foie gras and let it rest a little bit. So now I'm actually reusing that fat.
Oh, that's cool. He is still out there. It's not like any of us are going to be able to afford a $5,000 anything. I mean, most of us anyways. It's certainly not me. But this would have been cool to play before CrimeCon because we knew so many people that went out there. She says, yeah, he's out at the Mandalay Bay, has the La Fleur, and burger bar at the spot, a top mix nightclub at the Mandalay Bay. How cool is that? Yeah. So if you're in Vegas, I'm sure not all the burgers cost $5,000. It does sound pricey though. If you can afford it, to go check out Hubert Keller.
From the foie gras that has melted, and I will put my truffles inside. Here we go. So you're just gonna season them a little bit, and that's it to the.
Dude, I can't show enough love for chefs, man. It's a big deal. Pookie said my ex-boyfriend's daughter is a chef. Dude, just imagine a bunch of like highly skilled, temperamental dudes hungover trying to at the swing of rush hour at a popular restaurant. Every single one of them has the sharpest knife that you can own right there next to them. What could go wrong? I've seen chefs fight. I've seen serving staff managers get owned by the entire chef staff in the back of house. Dude, I've seen it all. I've seen every single way you can see it. I've seen it.
Truffles, they are ready. My burgers are ready. So now I'm gonna take off those burgers, put them down here. Here I have a little bit of.
I'm not a chef at all, but I'm getting really good at fine tuning. Like right now, I'm trying to learn how to make puff pastries, which is really difficult to do, and it's a great thing. It's almost like fucking bonsai at this point. Like it's difficult to perfect. But really, what I'm working on is Japanese ramen plates and udon plates as well. If you don't know Japanese food, that means nothing to you. Basically, soups. And I'm trying to get the ingredients to make them as traditional as possible. Some of these recipes are 1,000 years old. I've nailed it a couple of times, but it's one of those things that you have to eat fresh. You can't throw it in the fridge. I mean, you can. It still tastes great, but just piece by piece, construct it and then eat it. It's the best thing ever. It's tricky, and I'm sure no matter how perfect my product ever is, if there's an actual Japanese chef who committed his existence to ramen dishes, he would laugh at me. But that's okay. I do it for myself. I'm not selling it.
Apple sauce. So that's, of course, it's a whole process that takes about 2.5 days just to make those, to reduce it, to get the flavors. But what it is, it's some veal stock, it's some truffles again. We have some port wine, we have some cognac in there, all the good stuff.
It's so expensive. I understand why it's so expensive, but there's no way that costs $5,000, dude. That may be what? Well, what would you say, Cheese? Maybe $300 worth of ingredients or so? What's up, Wise Angel? Good to see you, my friend. Summer's in the house. What's up? What's up?
The bun is also, of course, it's homemade, has a little bit of truffle in it, has a little bit of red wine shallots in it. So once you bite in that bun, it's also paired with the best bun you can imagine. So I will put a little bit of lettuce down here. I like to put just a little bit of lettuce. It sounds so basic and so simple, but the lettuce avoids the juices from the burger to go into the bun. So everything.
Okay, like I said, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. We'll go in for the money shot. Look at that. I don't know, man. I think the burger in Pittsburgh look better than that. We should. I'm not set up. I would love to do a side-by-side comparison. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of comments because I'm trying to multitask. Slurping is like burping in Japan, a sign of enjoyment. Yeah, let me tell you about the first time I went to an udon restaurant or a ramen restaurant in Japan, Okinawa to be more precise. So, also, fun fact: Okinawan people do not like to be called Japanese. They are Okinawan. It's fascinating. In any case, I walked in and the place was mostly quiet. There was some ambient music playing, and everyone was slurping. I was like, "What is happening?" I was just a kid from Pittsburgh. I had no idea what was going on. And good luck trying to leave a tip. If you leave a tip at a table in Japan, I don't know if it's still this way, but when I was there, they would throw the tip at you and get mad at you. You don't tip there. It's all inclusive in the price that they serve, that they charge you. It's actually insulting to tip. It's almost like I don't need your handout. I do my thing. You paid for it. It's an interesting way, but I'm not urging you as anywhere else in the world not to tip. Specifically, if an economy is predicated upon the importance of you tipping, what I'm saying is there it's not proper. They build the price in, so the people producing your food and selling you the food, they're already being compensated at a proper level. Unlike we do here, I'm not sure how they do it in the rest of the world, but here in the U.S., you basically work for free, and you have to just look good, smell good, and do everything right just to get as many tips as possible to pay your rent or mortgage or your way through college, in most cases.
So I will now sprinkle some of that sauce over it. I'm going to touch it up with a little bit of fleur de sel. That's the ultimate salt, sea salt, that you can actually taste, and it's going to crack a little bit under your teeth when you bite into the burger.
Lost Lily says, I'm perfecting my Korean fried rice. I was taught by my dad, that was taught by my Korean grandmother during the time he was stationed in Korea during the Vietnam War. How cool is that? I've made kimchi a couple times. I'm a sucker for kimchi. The spicier, the better. I've had some kimchi experiments go off the rails, though. But it's relatively simple. I would love to see how they make kimchi. Traditionally they do it. They ferment it in like pots buried in the backyard. It's so fucking cool, dude. human beings are just interesting creatures. Most of them, when they're not, punching each other in the face.
Of course, we're gonna put the lid over here on the burger. When we're serving that, I'm having here another presentation that comes all together with the burger. You get some extra of that sauce. So here we have it. It's the Fleur Burger 5000 with the Petrus served with it.
Hold on, what's that?
So here we have it. It's the Fleur Burger 5000 with the.
What's that? Jeez, what is that? Are those potatoes? Right here, are these like his take on fries? His interpretation of the French fry? Makes sense, man. Gotta have fries with the burger.
Petrus served with it.
I think. I mean, and like, I guess I don't know what else it could be.
1995, and all the goodies with the foie gras, the Kobe beef, and the truffle sauce. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're gonna try it at home, probably. And if no, come see me.
Thank you, Lucy in the Sky. Lucy in the Sky sent a cash app for some burgers. Thank you so much.
At Fleur, right here in Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas.
Remember, guys, I'm just here on YouTube to beg for burgers. Pretty cool, dude. Pretty cool. All right, now we're going to switch gears, and I want to show you this up-and-coming stand-up comedian that found he was already a well-established comedian, from what I understand. He may be your favorite stand-up comedian's favorite stand-up comedian, but he's this weird little guy. He kind of looks like Smithers from The Simpsons. But I can't get enough. This dude is so funny. And in the spirit of keeping things positive today, I'm going to show him to you. His name is Patrick O'Neill. And every once in a while, you'll see somebody doing something in this life that you just look at them doing it and you see them do it and you realize that is their purpose. I mean, that's why they're here. It may be a nurse in the hospital. If you're dealing with some health issues, it may be a plumber if your toilet breaks. It could be your roofer. It could be the fireman that comes and gets the cat out of your tree. Every once in a while, you see a perfect example, someone doing exactly what they were put on this planet to do. And Patrick O'Neill is that guy. And I'll show. I think maybe you'll agree. If not, it doesn't affect my opinion on the guy. I think he's great. Some of his jokes are not politically incorrect, so prepare yourself for that. But I do believe that stand-up comedy is the last stronghold for satire and free speech, really. It should be unfuckwithable, for lack of better words. Let me show you him. What do you see this guy, dude? He looks like he could be like Norm Macdonald's bastard child, possibly. Let me try to find something I can play without getting a copyright strike. Oh, I'm playing fast and loose today, I got to tell you. Let's see. I guess if I play a guy that used Kill Tony stuff, I'm going to do it. Let's go for it. If they shut me down for a minute, which they may do, I'll be right back. Let's see here. Oh, I made this thing too. I'm practicing making more graphics for my channel. Let me show you this. Actually, I want to see how this looks. I didn't know you could put moving images. Look at that. It's a skull and lemon, or it's a lemon and crossbones. I have to get the repetitive GIF effect taken care of in editing, but that's I made that just before I started today. It's pretty cool. I got to figure out how to remove the background so it's just a flag waving there, but look at this. It's your boy over there trying to improve the channel. I wonder if the other guys are trying to improve their channels. Anyways, this is Patrick O'Neill, and behold the great Patrick O'Neill. He came out of obscurity. He's been doing stand-up for a while, but he went on Kill Tony, and I don't know, about 4 million people watched him, and he's become the sweetheart of the stand-up world. His jokes don't represent any of my beliefs in politicians or anything like that. So put a helmet on. If you're sensitive, this might hurt your feelings, but it's also maybe the funniest thing you'll see today, at least.
I have a golden ticket winner who is back. And I mean, this kid's a freak. He was on the first Netflix episode taping here, and he's a monster. This guy's built for comedy. We will see what he's got for us tonight. This is a brand new minute from golden ticket winner Pat O'Neill, everybody.
I'll just quickly explain to you what a golden ticket winner is. Kill Tony is the #1 live podcast that occurs once a week, Monday, on YouTube. It's pre-recorded, and then it's basically premiered every Monday. So I guess calling it a live thing is a bit of a misnomer, but it is recorded live, as you can see. And basically the premise is hundreds of people sign up every week. This takes place in Austin, Texas, Joe Rogan's comedy club, the Mothership. Before that, it took place at the Comedy Store, Mitzi Shore's establishment in Hollywood. So the premise is hundreds of people sign up. There's a bar next door. They're all getting tanked. They all sign up. There's a megaphone or a communication system. They call their names. They come over. They got people with headsets. They walk over and make sure that people are in good enough shape to come up. They come up. They get 1 minute. You put your name in the bucket. He pulls your name out. You get 1 minute. Well, Patrick did this a few months ago and became a golden ticket winner. On Kill Tony's show, a golden ticket winner is someone who, when offered and given a golden ticket, they're able to bypass putting their name into the bucket. That is to say, anytime they're in town, anytime they want to come on, they just have to show up and let Tony know, hey, I got a minute ready for tonight. And they're able to, if they want to come up every Monday, they can do so. This launches these obscure comedians into the stratosphere in the way of exposure and opportunity, like nothing I've ever seen in my life. Literally, people go from living in their cars to living in a mansion in Malibu within months. This happened with David Lucas. There have been golden ticket winners. So there are golden ticket winners, and then there are regulars. Golden ticket winners can perform anytime. Regulars are encouraged to perform every week, and they are paid a salary. So it's a different thing. The golden ticket winners, they're the ones that I keep an eye on because they benefit the most, and they're not obligated to be there contractually as a regular. So they're more like free, and they're crushing it. A couple of these guys have gone on. What's his name? Cam Patton. There's a dude named Cam. He went from being just some guy from Florida, went on Kill Tony, got a golden ticket, quickly became a regular, and now he's the newest member of Saturday Night Live. So that gives you any indication what this looks like. Kill Tony started in the belly room at the Comedy Store in Hollywood in the most obscure way. He always did it. He always showed it on YouTube. The chubby guy to the stage right, stage right, with the baseball cap on, not the buff guy, but the guy next to him. That's Brian Redband. He essentially created podcast. He was the first producer of Joe Rogan's podcast, as well as Christina Pazynski and Tom Segura's Your Mom's House podcast. He was ahead of the power curve. I mean, he was doing live podcasts. He may have been one of the first ones to do it. Aside from Tom Green had the Tom Green show, and that was before anybody. But soon after that came Brian Redband. So legacy guys, dude, and nobody was showing up to the first, 100 shows. It was really just a couple of weirdos from Hollywood staggered in and sat there. I think at some point they were actually paying people to come in and sit in the audience just to have a crowd. And now they're selling out Madison Square Garden, and they're the first live podcast comedy show that's ever been on Netflix. So big fucking things. And it really, the first 8 years, it kind of just hummed along. It got bigger and bigger and bigger. But at the 10th year mark, and I think we're almost at 13 years now, it's become something that's just undeniable. It's insane. Tony has some questionable politics. He plays a character. He runs it very much like the WWE. I don't think a lot of it's meant to be taken seriously. People hate him for his politics. To me, it's like someone made a song that I really love. I just don't like the band so much, but I still love the song.
Folks, I'm on Tinder now. Grindr was too easy. I needed a challenge. I don't settle for that easy shit. Found my ex on that other app. Google Maps. Got you, bitch. Fucking try and run from me. Dummy. I cheated on her like she was a math test.
Hey, Madison's in the house. What's up, dear? Make sure you guys are subscribed to Madison. Madison, you accidentally, like in a haphazard way, was the reason for me having a Good News Friday. Just positivity, no trash talking here today. I think I might come back later for some drama, but I was listening to some lady talk about you, man, and it made me angry, and I was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go live, and I'm going to tell fart jokes and show my new favorite comedian and maybe some burgers. So I guess what I'm saying is thank you, and make sure everybody subscribe to Madison, one of the best clip channels around here. Yes, it's a pleasure to see you.
With a Chinese boy, but, you know, that's college for you. Went on a date with an older gal recently, told me she was going through menopause. I was like, oh, well, your mouth still gets wet, right? Fucking, we can make this work. Let's not get all hasty. A lot of the women I've dated have been single moms after I'm through with them. And... well, cause and effect. Other night in bed, this black girl told me to...
It really is raunchy, man, and it's listen, sometimes I watch comedy to be offended. I know, does that sound odd? Maybe it is odd, but that's my relationship with comedy. I think it's the one place you can really cut loose, but here's the thing, if you push it too far, you'll get fucking checked, which is also lovely. It's basically watching people, most of them out of their mind, because comedians come from broken homes, the best ones, you know, just insane. But this is how they deal with it. And I think it's a more productive way than, say, YouTubers deal with their shit.
Well, cause and effect. Other night in bed, this black girl told me to eat her ass. I was like, I thought I already was. What's this thing then? So much going on down here. It's also,
like I said, it's raunchy. It's wild. Don't take it too seriously, man. It's just some weirdo that makes people laugh.
New to me. All right, thank you.
Pat O'Neill getting us started with a bang. You're so talented. I can't imagine you doing anything other than this. You look like a reptilian fucking leprechaun of some kind. I mean, you are just a true comedian.
You look like a confused bird.
I swear to God, I watch Kill Tony every week, and I do not steal jokes from Kill Tony. But a lot of my dumb dad jokes are inspired by continuously writing jokes for open mics here in Pittsburgh that I attend. And sometimes I bomb, and sometimes that's a better learning lesson. But comedy is more important to me than drama is. I hate to break it to everybody.
I'm definitely confused.
An amazing set, Pat. Is this true? Are you out there? Are you dating people? What can a woman expect on a date with Pat O'Neill?
Well, I don't know. A lot of this and
yeah.
If they're lucky, I'll put my fingers in their pussy.
Wow, if they're lucky. My goodness.
Maybe I should have listened to this ahead of time, but you get the idea. He's raunchy as shit.
Goodness. If they're lucky, they'll get yours. You know, women.
That's my move.
The fingering.
Yes.
When does that start on the date exactly? Is that a go-to, get it started with a bang?
Yeah, I mean, ideally.
Man, someone's going to email me unhappy about this, man. We're all grown-ups. It's just comedy.
But if she's classy, you'll wait an hour or two.
Hell yeah. A lot of classy bitches out there, huh?
Yeah.
Amazing. Incredible. You ever take them back to your birdhouse or anything? Or do you go to theirs?
Well, yeah.
I forgot to mention, I'm sure some of you have seen this show on YouTube. What I did forget to mention is this is the part that people get to shine. So even like he's a gold ticket winner, but even if you just put your name in the bucket and you get pulled, you still get your 1 minute. And the most important part, which I forgot to mention, is you get an interview. And it's completely up to you how long this interview lasts. I've seen them last 30 minutes, 35 minutes because the people were so interesting and hilarious. I've seen other ones where Tony was like, all right, you know what? I fucking hate you. You beat it. He will tear people apart. He will. I've heard him tell people that I've never seen anybody with less of a personality than you. You should go walk off a pier. It's just like, holy shit. Let's see. Years ago, an ex loved Dr. Dirty. Well, geez. Confessions in the chat. I'm not familiar with Dr. Dirty, but I believe I'm going to talk about raunchy. Yeah, this guy's raunchy. But I mean, with a hairline like that, man, if you say something like that, it's only funny. It's only funny.
I got a bed.
Yeah, you got a bed?
Yeah.
Do you have your own apartment?
I do.
You live by yourself?
Yeah, believe it or not.
Yeah, no, I believe it. I don't think you're exactly the most in-demand roommate on the market.
And I promise you, I will get on this show and I will make my interview about what I do on YouTube, and I will make millions of people laugh. I promise you. It's not even on a bucket list. It's already it's on the list. Not going to Austin in the summertime though.
Fuck. Not a lot of people are into a permanent Halloween decoration when every time they get home.
Tony's a killer. You can say whatever you want about him, but he's an absolute killer. He, without question, one of the best roast comedians that maybe ever lived. I know people will debate that, but it's true. Like every insult he's cooking up right here is completely off the top of his head, and almost every time it lands. He just called him a permanent Halloween decoration. I mean, it's a perfect joke. It's a perfect descriptor of how this fucking guy looks. Tony is someone I look to for inspiration, just in the way of the wit and the comedy.
I love it, Pat.
What's hanging on your walls at your apartment? Like what, the paintings?
That's a great question, Red Band. Wow, look at you. Did you think of this before the episode?
They have a set chunk of questions that they typically ask people if they're trying to spur something interesting out of people in the interview portion.
Great question.
Like nothing. Honestly.
See, that's a great question because it leads to a frightening answer.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
what I would put.
Absolutely nothing at all?
No.
Like when you bring girls back to that nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What's
this guy's named Ari? He's a regular, and he's a fucking gangster of comedy right now as well. I think he's from, I don't know, somewhere in Eastern Europe. I saw his live stream. He went back to his country after just crushing it in the United States and going from just like a an opening mic, or not an open mic, but an opening comedian for a larger comedian for a couple of years. He came on Kill Tony. He went back to, I think it's not Latvia. I don't want to misquote it, but he went back to his country and they treated him like a king because nobody's made it big in America from there in such a long time. It's just the coolest thing ever. He's also incredibly raunchy.
Game.
I'm like, there's a TV.
Ari Matty is his name. This guy.
Bitch.
Wow. Yeah, got to give him a little.
TV on the floor or?
No, it's on the wall. I paid a fella.
Oh.
Before Trump won. He was still here.
Oh, got it. Yes.
Mexican.
Got political there. That they're still around. Too many, if you ask me. Anyway, I'm kidding. I have to say I'm kidding now. I'm kidding, everybody. Anyway, so how could you hang a TV but absolutely nothing else? I mean, normally, like high schoolers, college kids, they at least have like unframed posters or something.
I'm open to advice if you have suggestions.
Yeah, I think if you have nothing on your walls, that's a little bit serial killer like. Cash, Velcro, whatever that is, didn't go extinct. They're birds now. What is that? Velociraptors. I can read. Dude, I just looked at that word and I was like, what is that? Of course, Velociraptor.
You've never thought of this at all before?
No, I don't. What am I supposed to put on my walls? Hot dudes, Tony? What the fuck?
I don't know why that would be your first go-to.
The ongoing joke as well, because Tony is undoubtedly a bit feminine and petite man. So the ongoing joke that he's gay, so he makes gay jokes about himself. Sometimes just some drunkard that got their name pulled will come up and their only joke will be like, "You're gay, Tony." It's kind of an ongoing bit. It's funny, but if you don't do it properly, he will destroy you. He's not gay. His wife's like a fucking supermodel. But I guess you could be a supermodel man. It's not.
Do you have interesting paint colors at your apartment? Like, like.
Oh, you're right back to your normal level of questions, I see. Do you have normal paint colors in your apartment?
Like a nice yellow wall.
Are there any plants? I just love plants.
There's no fucking way this guy's got a plant. Are you kidding?
Everything is dead in that apartment.
I got a candle recently. I felt fancy about that. Yeah.
He already said everything is dead in that apartment. Just like some YouTubers we know.
Is it a scented candle?
Yeah.
What is the scent of that candle?
This is like fucking vanilla or something.
Wow, look at you.
Well, we know it's not one of Laura's candles, or else the poor guy's apartment would have burned down. Ba-doom.
Ew, Mr. Romance.
Yeah.
Just one candle.
I'm working my way up.
What's the candle sitting on? Is it like a dining room table, a side table?
Yeah, table.
What kind of table? I'm curious. Is it a children's school day?
Dude, some of the best interviews I've ever seen on this show were when they just a simple question. And maybe I'll pose the question to you guys if you want to share with us in the chat. What is the strangest thing that's in your refrigerator right now? Now, you think you would get just simple, mundane answers. I don't know, pickled red peppers. I don't know, whatever it may be. But some of the answers that this guy gets from just a name pulled from that bucket, it's unfucking believable. Like it's. You have to watch. I encourage you to watch. It's obviously not for everyone. There's lots of weird racist jokes and homophobic jokes and misogynistic jokes. But the fact is that like Tony and his whole crew are all that. There's examples of all those groups of people. So it's everybody gets poked fun at. Some of it, when taken out of context, could be shocking and alarming and sound like, oh my God, I can't believe, it sounds more wrong than it is. Thing is, if everyone could joke about each other, it's a different thing. When there's a power dynamic, when just a certain class or race of people are continue and perpetuate a stereotype, that's a problem. But satire and jokes, so long as everyone has a seat at the table, is how things change. No matter how vulgar what you say is. And it's difficult to discern that or to separate that from just someone being hateful. Some comedians push it too far. There are limits. We've seen people pay the price, like the nutcase from Kramer or the nutcase from or Kramer, right? Is that his name? That guy lost his mind on stage. But that wasn't part of his show. He just lost his mind and showed that he was maybe racist. You guys remember?
Desk or something like that?
No, that'd be dope. But
See? You're into weird shit.
It's a 4-legged wooden table.
Okay. What are its dimensions? Give me a ballpark here.
10 by 6.
We talking feet or inches here? This is a massive table. It's quite the regal table in such a
6 feet. You're right. I have no idea.
10.
I can't remember this guy's name, but he's a legendary MMA fighter. It's slipping my mind.
Foot by 6 foot with nothing on the wall.
The apartment is 10 foot square.
He lives in an interrogation room, ladies and gentlemen. We're finding out a lot about Pat O'Neill.
You're so far from him.
Have a seat. Just lights one candle in the middle of this giant table.
What are you, a king?
I just fucking write jokes and stare at a monitor.
I get it. It shows, brother. Like I said, you are an absolute fucking hilarious motherfucker. It's incredible. I'm going to throw Dustin under the bus here. What do you think about this guy? If you just, whatever you say, there's no.
Poitier, is that his last name? Dustin Poitier. He's a beast. And he doesn't look like you. Like if you were to start shit with this guy in a bar and he wanted to fight you, you're in fucking like real serious danger. But you couldn't tell.
Wrong answer.
It just looks like some YouTuber's boyfriend, but he would rip your arms right out of your sockets.
I don't know, man. Thinking of this guy coming home to an empty, clean wall apartment is kind of freaky, man.
I agree. See,
he is scarier than you somehow.
yeah. Somehow he is scarier.
He's way scarier than you.
Then he said that.
If you don't watch any Kill Tony episodes, there's one episode I'd recommend to you. It's the Ric Flair episode. Now, Ric Flair is a fucking mess right now, dude. And he was on there and he left. He left in protest. He's like, I'm leaving. It was like this big awkward thing. And he did it because the panel here was being too mean to somebody. Like, it's like Ric Flair didn't know the premise of the show, that's what it is, man. It's roast on roast on roast. Everybody's getting smoked. Everybody. You're not safe from getting smoked. If you're in the audience, you're a target. If you're working there and delivering a platter of drinks to customers, you're potentially a target. Ric Flair didn't get it. So when he had a big old fucking temper tantrum and left, everybody in the audience did the fucking Ric Flair. Woo! It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life, dude. No disrespect to Ric Flair, but he was a big stinking baby, dude. Like a big stinking snowflake. Maybe we'll look at that next if you guys are interested. It was so funny, dude. If you have a catchphrase and you fuck up so bad that everyone's like, F this guy, and then they use your catchphrase against you, oh my God, dude. There's nothing more perfect. There's nothing more perfect. And you can't feel bad for Ric Flair because he's going back to his, $1 million lifestyle. So it was just funny. It was so funny. He didn't know where he was, dude. He was in the Kool-Aid and didn't know what color it was. It was crazy.
Watch a movie like the Dahmer. You're going to just watch a movie.
For sure. What's your kink?
Ooh, good question.
You have a thing. I'm
missionary. Oh, wow.
Staring into your eyes.
Yeah. Missionary on a giant empty.
It is funny to think that Patrick O'Neal has no problem getting laid. Beat Tim, still a virgin. It's crazy. It's crazy. But you know what? Patrick O'Neal is fucking hilarious, dude. Sometimes all you need to do to get a date is be the funniest guy in the room. And there's no question in my mind that Patrick is that guy in most rooms that he's in.
Table. With one candle. Pat, you're the fucking man, dude.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you for getting tonight's episode started. That's how it's done. That's a golden ticket winner.
All right, I'm going to show. Let's do that. Let's look at the Ric Flair thing. I'm just going to push the whole copyright thing to the limit today. If I get put off YouTube for a week, think about me. It doesn't matter. I'm so fucking busy this week. It may even be a favor to me. Let's see here. Ric Flair. Oh my God, dude. Ric Flair got humiliated. Like they're. I wish I would have shown you this earlier, dude. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my God. The full episode is still available. It's from 2 years ago. 4.1 million people watched it. I want to find a video that's long enough to give you the full context, but not so long that it's going to take up the rest of my live stream. Let's see here. Oh my God, it was so good, dude. I love it. He got mad at the other comedian that was there. And then Tony goes on to Joe Rogan and gives every detail about what was actually happening behind the scenes and what his production team was going through when that happened. Because it's so out of the ordinary, man. Just talk about a fucking bad sport, dude. You know what? We're going to watch the whole thing. Hopefully this is the whole clip. I didn't pre-plan this, so if I have to pick another one, bear with me. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Like, dude, how do these people have technical difficulties every day? This is Ric Flair on Kill Tony. This is about 2 years ago. Hit the thumbs up. Consider becoming a member if you like to laugh. If you like watch, if you like the color of green grass, then subscribe to the channel.
Comedy here tonight. How do we turn this into a retirement party for you?
Okay, just to set this up, this guy, although this clip doesn't show his set, this guy sucked, man. And when you suck, I describe this whole scenario as like nighttime. Was it Spotlight at the Apollo? But the Austin white person version of that. I don't know if that's going to insult somebody, but that's sort of what it is. Because if you know anything about the Apollo back in the day, they would actually have a guy on the side of the stage with a long wooden hook, and if you suck, they would come and pull your ass off the stage, and people would throw shit at the stage. I think it's like the Coliseum of comedy, dude. I'm all about it. Go back and watch some of those Apollo shows, man. They're incredible. This is sort of like that. So this guy sucked, and they don't hold back. If you suck, oof.
Yeah, because it's
real retirement, not like some people.
They don't.
Oh geez, man, just to bang up. These are some of the You can't tell by looking at them. But some of the biggest comedians. This is Shane Gillis right here. This is Ari Shafir. This is I can't remember this guy's name, but he's a New York comedian, incredible. This guy right here does like documentaries on comedians, and he's a great stand-up too. Just a weirdo, a freak of nature sort of dude. He wears collars and shit. I don't know, but he's very funny. So these are people that are career comedians, and then poor Ric Flair has no idea what's going on. This guy came out and did a minute representing Nike and completely shit the bed, and they're about to let him know. Watch Ric Flair. He can't handle it. He has, first of all, someone should have told. He should have watched a couple episodes before he agreed to it. Greedy fucker was trying to promote something, I bet.
Ric Flair's asleep. Did he fall asleep?
Oh, sorry. I don't know.
No, he's on his phone. He's on his phone.
Okay.
He's like fun Joe Biden.
There's no holding back with these guys. Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what they just said about Ric Flair? They said he's fun Joe Biden. I mean, how witty these people are, dude. I'm telling you, it definitely helps me in having live streams because I use it for fuel.
He's scrolling.
It's literally.
He's scrolling the Breitbart app.
Geezers these days on their phone. Am I right, guys?
Shut up, Daniel. You're not.
Ric Flair doesn't even know that they were just talking about him for like 4 whole minutes. He's like,
You're not part of this thing. We just saw one of the worst performances ever in the history of the show. Ric Flair, any advice for Daniel Shepard?
Oh, fuck, that's Ric Flair. God damn it. Fuck. God damn it. Oh, like you would have done good if you knew?
No. That would have done worse. God damn it.
What did he say?
What'd you think that was, your dead aunt?
He said that. There's something. Ari Shafir got canceled, essentially. He had a great show on Comedy Central where he would do interview, like they would just do stand-up and pre-recorded at this strip club. So there were stripper poles, and like some of the biggest comedians, they would tell stories and, turn it into a bit. Completely hilarious. One of the best shows ever is called This Is Not Happening. This asshole, Kobe Bryant's helicopter crashed into a mountainside. And not even an hour later, this guy is like making the worst. I mean, talk about cross the line, the worst possible jokes about Kobe Bryant. And he got canceled by everybody. I mean, it even made ESPN. But he's made his way back, a bit of redemption. He's a real asshole, though. I'm going to tell you, he's known for like slipping Molly to his friends without them knowing it. Like, he's sort of the asshole of the group, but a character anyways.
Kinky about all your heroes diminishing you, though. I mean,
kind of hot.
I'm getting off on this.
Yeah, I get it.
Thank you. No, you're
Not really.
You're incredible. Thank you.
Ric Flair, obviously this guy just bombed and everyone's like, okay, Rick's not okay. They just called him fun Joe Biden. That's too good. Anyways, he says, you're incredible. But hey, Rick, he's not, dude. He's not. The guy sucked.
Hey, no. Hey, guys.
Woo! I didn't even mean to say woo that first time. I'm just inspired.
Shut up, Daniel.
Whoa. I want people to understand something.
Yeah, he's a bit pickled, I bet. It's still no excuse, dude. I mean, watch this snowflake now and really, woo!
I'm here having fun, but as long as it's fun, it's fun.
And to be fair, I don't know. Very well, he could be drunk. It's sort of, this whole scene is fueled by alcohol. No question about that. But also, he's an aged man, so a lot of this just could be, just wear and tear, man. We're all headed to a place that someone else is gonna, change our diaper. Some people, like some of these YouTubers, they're already there. So it could be some of that. It could be a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B. But the way they described him as fun Joe Biden, like I can't. That's why I watch that show, man. It's just sometimes it's like someone pulling back a bow and arrow and just hitting a target from like a football field away. It's sometimes when that shit lands, it's more art.
When it becomes something that I'm not comfortable with and saying something bad, I don't do that. And the minute it goes that way, I'm out of here.
Like sideways Asian pussy.
Oh my God. So there you go.
What's that?
That was fun.
That was fun.
That's fun. That's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, they're completely clowning this guy. It's something else. Wise Angel says in a whole lot of column C. Yeah, that could be. But watch him melt, dude. And everyone's like, what the hell? What is happening right now? Donnell Rollins did the same thing, dude. He did the same thing. He had a little pity party and fucking stomped off the show. And then he also went on Joe Rogan and he made up a complete lie that he had something to do. No, he left because he got his feelings hurt. He's been back since, and he's a great guest. But you might know Ashy Larry. That's Donnell Rollins, one of my favorites as well. He helped me get through the pandemic with his podcast, man. And then it like blew up, and then it just fell off. I felt kind of bad for the guy, but he's not going hungry.
Yeah, that was my attempt to be humorous, but I will never, ever embarrass anybody or humiliate anybody. The minute that happens on this show, I'm out of here.
You're not going to do that. We're going to do that for you. You're the good cop.
Daniel
just embarrassed himself.
I'm not the good cop.
I think that's a fair proposition that Tony offers Ric Flair. Ric Flair's like, hey, man, I don't want to be mean to people. And Tony's like, nobody asked you to be. That's what we're doing. Touche. He's a smart little weasel boy, man, Tony Hinchcliffe. He is. He's a fucking provocative asshole, but he's one of the coolest things that came out of Ohio, for sure.
I respect these people. You guys get it?
You shouldn't.
You have paid you have made me who I am today. I'm not here to fuck anybody up.
This sounds like a fucking QB on a Rumble stream. I got y'all just helped. You're my community. You really helped out. Isn't it funny when someone says that they were helped, although they didn't do anything themselves? Just the sheer definition of the word helped means that you're already doing it yourself, and then someone else is assisting you in that. But if you're not doing it yourself, it's not help. It's something else.
I laugh. The minute someone says something disrespectful to me or to you, I'm out of here.
We're not going to be disrespectful to you. We will make fun of these people that sign up for the show.
I'm serious.
Big Filthy gets it. They did. I thought Google was going to hold that comment. Big Filthy 1 says, R.I.P. Lil Nutsack, Kill Tony 77. Yes, Lil Nutsack was quite a character. Also, this universe is strange because when I moderated in this crazy channel out of the UK that was on overnight, Lil Nutsack came into the chat, and this motherfucker, I spotted the name right away, and I was like, oh, of course someone just took this name. And I was like, you're not him. Imposture, a cool name, but there's no way. He's like, no, it's really me. He went up on panel. It was Lil Nutsack. It was actually him. If we have time, I'll show you Lil Nutsack. It's hilarious. Quite a character. There's so many characters that spawned from Kill Tony appearances. Like, I can't even tell you. Thousands. Hundreds of people went from living in their cars to living in penthouse suites.
No, we make fun of them.
No, you guys are so nice. Look at me.
Yeah.
Why can't you accept the word you're nice people?
He did not read the assignment, dude. He did not get the memo.
Yeah. You know what? It's not. Do you know how many people are bullied and hurt by comments?
He's getting so mad at the people wooing at him. And I guess it goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyways. I do not agree with what Ric Flair is saying here because he's trying to pander to like, don't be a bully. And you know me, dude, I hate bullies. I have no problem battling bullies. That's not what happens at Kill Tony. It's a roast show. Everyone gets smoked, dude. If you're flammable, don't go to the place where lightning is striking. It's just that simple.
No, you get it?
It's like
social media has made the world crazy.
Listen, he's not wrong, but it's also not relevant to what's occurring on that stage.
I probably should have sent you an episode to watch before we make fun of people.
Thank you, Ric Flair. You really saved me there.
I don't make fun of people.
You don't have to.
I'm ready to leave in 1 minute, guys.
No, don't leave.
I love you. I am.
Don't leave, Rick.
No,
don't leave.
No, hang on. You know why?
No.
I'm uncomfortable with the format, I appreciate the opportunity.
I mean, really, man, this is just a big bucket of weak sauce, dude. Like what? And watch those woos that he was enjoying people from the audience doing. He quickly no longer enjoys them. They weaponized the woo.
Come on, Rick.
I will never ever.
Yo, you did so bad, Ric Flair. Damn, dude.
Oh my God.
Nice going, dickhead.
This
is a fever dream.
No humor in the world that makes fun of people.
You know what? That's the craziest thing that anyone said. Making fun of yourself, in fact, is the best comedians that you'll ever hear of or ever even be familiar or ever have a chance to listen to. Every single one of them most of them are mean to themselves. No, every single one of them. That's self-deprecating humor is the best way to ingratiate yourself to an audience because, people aren't there to look at somebody that thinks they're better than you. So the best comedians, just like musicians, are kind of uggo. To be honest, it's just the way it is. Not all of them. There's exceptions to the rule. George Carlin was sort of a dapper man. Yes, the cauliflower ears. I see that. But watch Ric Flair and watch this audience, dude. This is why I love humans, dude, because this is the way Ric Flair should have been handled.
Might actually be all good.
Guess what?
Also, please share in the chat. What is the weirdest thing in your fridge? Be honest.
I apologize. I'm not one of them.
No, you're good. You don't have to.
No, I'm not apologizing.
I'm an unusually horrible.
I will have fun, but I won't make fun.
Beautiful. We got you covered. We've had this happen before. It's good cop, bad cop.
Tony's trying to manage the situation best he can. He's like, you don't have to be mean. This is sort of what we do. You should have. And he even let him know, I probably should have sent you an episode. You've only been doing this every Monday for 12 years. Maybe you should have looked what you were into. For real. This is okay. I'll say it. Ric Flair's manager, he put him in a bad spot because it could be this is how Ric Flair feels, or he could just be drunk. But Ric Flair's manager should have done the work to find out where he was putting his guy that night.
You're the good cop. Daniel Shepard is the bad comedian, and we are the bad cops. Daniel, unbelievable performance tonight. Best of luck to you in the future. There he goes, Daniel Shepard. Everybody.
Set hook is at a minute. If you could do that.
You are here with Ric Flair. You are a wrestling coach. How does it feel to have a performance like that in front of Ric Flair?
Fuck.
No, hey. Actually, to be honest with you, I respect that very much.
I can see now this may be part of the problem. Ric Flair is represented for bookings by agencies such as Fitterman Sports Group. So he's part of a conglomerate management. They don't give a shit about him unless he's making a bunch of money. Interesting. So there's that. And that's new. He used to be represented by a hotshot, J.J. Dillon, who managed him during his time in wrestling.
My son was a great amateur wrestler, and this is why I'm going to make this. This is why. Come here, guys. This is why I'm leaving after I say this.
No. He said, "Come here, guys."
Oh, come on. No, stop.
His first manager was Bobby the Brain Heenan. I don't know if you remember that wrestler. It's pretty obscure, abstract, but you might know it.
No. I have more respect for people that take their time to support any youthful athletic event. My son.
I just want to go back a few seconds. Look at Tony. This is Tony rubbing his forehead like, what the fuck, dude? Tony's like, he does not know where he's at, and he's trying his best to be professional. As soon as Rick leaves the stage, though, that place, you'll see.
Support any youthful athletic event. My son was a great amateur wrestler. He died of a heroin overdose.
Oh.
In 2013. I don't hear that.
I mean, that's incredibly sad, dude. I hate that. But he's drunkenly trauma dumping in the middle of a comedy show, dude. read the room, Rick.
I'm over that. But anybody that could take time away from their life to support kids and make them better, because I can tell you right now, from personal experience, and because I believe it in my heart.
Oh no! See, already the band clowning him. They're playing soft piano music. Remember, this is a scathing comedy show. This guy is trying to turn it into a celebration of life, and it's terrible that happened to him. But holy shit, dude! The band starts it. So already, and Rick is kind of oblivious to what's going on. So I don't know if he even knows that music that the band started playing is already starting to roast him.
You ever had Asian
You're
pussy?
Like I said, it's very vulgar, so don't judge me. It's not me that's saying it.
I guess that's funny.
What are the ages of the people that you're coaching, Guy?
It's high school age, so 9th grade.
Rick, don't leave. Are you really leaving, Rick? Don't do it.
Oh no.
Thank you for all the respect.
We lost Ric Flair, everybody. I love you, Rick. Thanks for doing this. I'll see you afterwards. No, you're good. You're good. We love you. Make some noise for Ric Flair.
They called him the fun Joe Biden, dude. I can't get that out of my head. Look at Shane Gillis over here. He's like, motherfucker, dude. And they go on the podcast, the comedy podcast Explode. Everyone on stage went on to big podcasts and talked about how much of a prick Ric Flair is. Like, I almost feel bad for the guy, but also, man, fuck off.
Everybody, come on.
Thank you all for all the respect. But I will never sign up to make fun of people that donate their time. I won't.
Oh.
I swear to God, I respect you all, and thank you for coming out.
Look at Shane Gillis, dude. Shane Gillis is one of the funniest human beings on earth, out of University City, Pennsylvania.
I can have fun, but I will never make fun of time of people that donate.
No, but you're going to waste everybody's, dude. This could be 2 whole comedians that get a crack at fucking breaking into the comedy scene. This guy's selfish.
Their personal time to making children better.
Ric Flair, everybody. The legend, the nature boy. Come here, Shane. Get your sweet ass over here. Come on. The great Ric Flair. Can you make sure he gets wherever he needs to be? Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I can't remember this guy's name. But he's a big comedian. He has that big comedy festival in Texas too. Legend of Skanks. Louis J. Gomez is his name. He's a legend too.
Which one of you motherfuckers played that music?
It was that was John Dees over
Yes,
there.
dude.
That was the guy that was late.
Which one of you monsters?
That's John Dees. He's the band leader. And they're not just a backup band for a live podcast. They're one of the most notable and popular bands to be booked all around Austin. They're truly talented musicians. Some people, even in Austin, say that they may be one of the best bands. There's a lot of them that they're proficient in what they do. They don't get a chance to shine here, but from what I understand, if you see the Kill Tony show in person, it's like an hour-long concert before the show, and then like 45 minutes afterwards of the band rocking out.
Late.
Beast.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Sit down.
I'm going to sign up. It's just I need to get to Austin. I don't want to go in the summertime, but it's every Monday all year round.
Sit the fuck down.
Dude.
Jesus Christ.
Tony, Ric Flair has a point. This show is demeaning.
It really is. It really is.
It's fucking mean, dude. Why don't we
I
have
tried
fun?
to warn him. I warned him 7 beers ago, which was the problem. I should have warned him right before.
The nature boy, there's no nature in here. You need to go next, motherfucker. I got 1 minute. I've been working on hard.
Ari's drunk too.
This show is chaos. Guy, what do you do for fun? Tell us anything about you that's not boring. Give us something interesting that we would be surprised to know about you, Guy.
Yeah, I do jiu-jitsu.
No, we already know that, Guy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will clown the shit out of you, dude. It's a risk. It's a risk, I think, worth taking.
Yeah, no,
Christ.
for fun, I
Oh,
like.
there goes. Okay.
Tony's mad at me.
Come on up. No, I'm not. Let's not make that the theme. We have a format on this show. Louis J. Gomez. Oh my God.
Tony's like, hold on. Let's not let this train go off the fucking tracks here.
I wasn't making fun of Ric Flair that much. I feel like we were mild.
No one even knows that
You're the one who
that's
ruined
a
it.
fucking thing.
I didn't ruin it. The piano guy ruined it.
Nobody even knows that you were back there going, woo, over and over again and made him mad.
Piano guy definitely ruined it. Piano guy ruined it, dude.
Let's move forward. We move forward here. I'm the host. We're moving forward.
That's a legend to mock him to his.
It seems like Louis J. Gomez has a bit of a guilty conscience.
Face like that awesomely. Out of line.
Yeah, he was just talking about his dead son.
Oh my God. We are torching bridges here today. I think that podcast is never going to be rescheduled at this pace. This is perfect.
His son died in 2013 of being awesome.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Ari Shaffir always says the wrong shit, dude. It becomes obnoxious.
All right. Guy, you will always be known as the guy that was on this stage when Ric Flair left. There was a lot of moments where it almost happened.
Job, guy.
Don't make a big deal about coaching kids in wrestling next time. That really fucked everything up.
Yeah.
Here's the little joke book. There you go. Guy hurt everybody.
You get the idea. All right. I just want to show you one more guy. And then I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to send you guys over to Headstone's. Actually, fuck. Is it our main channel? I don't even know. But I'm going to send you guys over there. I'm sure there's drama out there if you want to go vampire on people's kids. Alcohol was Rick's problem. Yes, of course. And probably, I mean, how many times has he been dropped on his head wrestling too? I mean, all of that sort of adds up. So there's this guy. I don't know. Actually, no, I'm not going to show that. It's too long. But there was a guy right here. Cheryl Underwood and Tom Segura were the panel guests on Kill Tony this past Monday. And this guy comes up, dude. Stephen Glenn. I'll show you a couple seconds of it. It is bananas, dude. I don't know what to make of it, but the main part of his act was cut out because it was a theme song for something. And Tony makes, I mean, you have 4.1 million people. I think Tony blurted out what a copyright claim will do to a live stream of his, and it has an effect of something like $68,000 of revenue loss. So he certainly doesn't want to do that. But just considering that, imagine the empire that this guy's building. He has become increasingly frustrated with YouTube censoring him, though, as you can imagine. You should hear the shit they say. I mean, stuff that's obviously against TOS, but he's such a moneymaker that I think he gets shown grace that you and I would not. But look at this guy, fucking weirdo.
There he goes. All right. We're going to keep it moving along. Your next bucket pull goes by the name of Stephen Glenn, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Stephen Glenn.
I got to tell you, I may just have to. I mean, I think the smart move after I finish this live stream is probably to just delete it. So it would be the first live stream that I delete. But a lot of this stuff, it puts me in danger of being bothered by copyright people. So if it disappears, don't be surprised. There ain't nothing that serious happening here anyways. There'll just be an example of me having a positive live stream no longer available.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Unbelievable. This show's crazy.
One time this guy came out there and he stood there for his whole 60 seconds. You get 1 minute. He came out there, and because of the way he looked, the whole crowd erupted into like a roar of laughter. And he just stood there, and everyone just continued to laugh waiting for him to say something. He didn't have to say anything. The entire minute went by. His time was up. He didn't say a word, and he got a standing ovation. It was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. Do you have any idea the command of a situation that you have to be in to do that? Like, it has a lot to do with the exact proper timing, the right place at the right time. The audience was, welcoming of that, but it was bananas. Try that anywhere else, and you're just gonna, it's not gonna work.
Sometimes you wanna go, cause you want it all, be very gay. Bum, bum. Yeah.
So he's not actually singing like a demon. This is how Tony's censored this song so he wouldn't get hit with a copyright strike. He's singing the theme song to Cheers, where everybody knows your name.
Hey,
It's a weird way to edit something, though. I got to tell you.
in your mouth, walking away, where homos go. Penises in your face. Honey, I'll be very walking away. You're hey, ba-da-da-da.
I think I'm going to just skip past this and get to the interview part.
I don't even know where to begin with this. Steven, did you want to do something?
So if you don't know who Cheryl Underwood is, do yourself a favor. She's a killer. She's so fucking funny. So funny. She just got notoriety like 2 weeks ago because they did the roast of, whose roast was it? Oh, they roasted Kevin Hart on Netflix. And some of the most controversial jokes were told. One of which was a joke about her husband who took his own life. Like that's how nothing is off the table. But there's been a great debate about these jokes that were told, and that's just a few weeks ago. I'm not going to enter the debate. To me, it's clear that people crossed the line. But, who am I? Who am I? Some censorship guy? Hardly. But she took it, with a grain of salt.
Other than sing a bad parody of a song?
Fun fact. Jews.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Steven.
Just ridiculous, controversial, of course.
Keep going. Jews like to kill 6 out of 7 people. That's where 6'7" came from.
Solid.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't co-sign any of these crazy jokes. It's just, I'm just trying to present to you this character. Like, he's the talk of the town. No, I don't think people take him seriously, but this is funny because you get to see Tony Hinchcliffe, the proprietor of this business. You get to see him reach a moment in this interview where he's like, he thinks to himself, he even says out loud, who are you and who sent you here? You're here to burn my show. You're here, you're a plant, you're a professional, something or another.
Yeah. I'm so in.
How are you getting out of here? Because I know there's some Jews and some gay people outside ready to whoop your fat ass. And why did you drop the clown suit? That was the funny shit.
Yeah.
And you got the nerve to have a fanny pack?
Yeah.
Where are we going with all of this?
I completely just...
Cheryl was no joke. She... like the premise of the show is to smoke a motherfucker, dude. It's really just roast everyone down. And I had no idea that she could be such an assassin. Like, I watched this episode. This is from just this past Monday. If you're looking for something to put on and really be entertained, dude, it's this. If you're easily offended, good luck. But everyone else, check it out.
This is the lane to stay in. This is fucking awesome.
Stephen Glenn, I gotta ask.
What's up with Asians? Give us some.
How long?
I loved it, dude.
Yeah, how long have you been doing comedy, Stephen?
This is my second time.
Right. your first time you did it,
Yes.
did you do it with a clown suit, come out, face the other way, and then sing a parody of the Cheers theme song?
I did the Cheers theme song.
The finger goes into the belly button. That is,
I mean, it's ridiculous. Let's see here. Yep, we're going to be on here for about another 20 minutes, and then we're going to cut you loose to Headstones if you want to watch a mystery, if you will. A mystery indeed.
When he gets nervous, he fingers his belly button.
It's a tick.
It's a tick. Oh my goodness. Steven.
Keep doing what you're doing. Do not pivot from this. I'm telling you, this is fucking gold.
Thank you.
Tom Segura is a killer. He's got Netflix specials all over Netflix and some he released on YouTube just solo. But he's really good. He's married to a woman named Christina Pajinski, who is also a stand-up comedian. If you know anything about comedy, it's not really common for two stand-up comedians to be married. They typically have personalities that aren't easy to deal with. So they're a shining example that that's possible. Also, Christina Pajinski was on Road Rules with none other than Theo Vaughn, which adds another element of lore to this. It's like the drama world, but all good news.
Steven, I don't know how we're going to get around the YouTube rules on song parodies are so strict that we're going to have to really do some surgery to your parody and have people imagine the Cheers theme song while not actually being able to. I don't think we're going to be able to air. Red Band has informed me that there's no way we can get that through. Yes, it's not.
Yeah, YouTube has been busting his balls, and if you're going to lose $60K for a song, it becomes something different. You know, I might lose a couple bucks, but $60K, ow!
Us, it's YouTube, because they are very strict on the way that music works.
I'll pay the fee.
Okay. All right. You heard it. You heard it here.
Tom Segura could pay the fee. The dude like trades Lamborghinis and shit.
Oh, he's making some big creative decisions over here, folks. So,
you got it. I mean, second time he made it.
Tom Segura is like a bit of old money. I don't know if you guys care about this stuff, but Tom Segura was basically a golden spoon kid. His dad was like an investment banker in South America or some shit. Big money. Just like Steve-O's dad was the CEO of Pepsi Brazil, if you can imagine. If you didn't know, they drink a lot of Pepsi in Brazil. So imagine how powerful that position is.
The choice.
Totally.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. And he has not cracked a smile. This is a serious man. Oh, there he goes. Steven,
I like that you fucking.
When was your last time? When was the first time that you tried this out? Was that a week ago, a month ago?
It was at the shit show in Fort Worth, Texas.
When was the question?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. And you're like, this is it. I'm ready.
Well, yeah, I got good feedback. So.
Pure perfect. No, I mean, you're getting it here too.
Let's skip ahead because this is very long and we're at crunch time.
Of Kyoto.
Yes. So the question. Okay.
I know talent. Trying to tell you, man. I fucking know talent, dog.
It is.
Hey, welcome in, Sherry Rollins. Good to see you again.
The Simon Cowell of Kyoto.
Yes. So the question remains, Steven.
Yes.
Between that little
and
kid
Uber
and you now, what the fuck have you been doing the whole time?
No, my mom says I inherited my dad's body. So, it's kind of an ode to him. But, yeah.
Okay.
This is fucking Jedi level evading. It's unbelievable.
When he's getting pissed, he thinks he's being duped. He thinks this is like somebody that does this.
And I fucking respect it.
It is something else. You have an unbelievable amount of charisma. When you say that you were on an episode of Chuck Norris, which is the name of an actor, what do you mean exactly?
Oh, did I say Chuck Norris?
Yeah, you said you were on
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Okay, what episode? Can you describe your character in Walker, Texas Ranger
I
for us?
remember I had like a purple silk shirt.
Okay, do you remember the name of the episode or the name of your character?
No, the scene got cut out. I handed it.
All right.
Yeah, I can see that.
Much like it's going to on this episode of Kill Tony, because there's no way we're going to be able to get around that Cheers thing. It's going to basically start with your interview, and the listeners will understand that you did a gay parody of the Cheers theme. Because trust me, we won't be able to do it.
Right on.
It's going to cost like $40,000.
Oh, it's 40,000.
I want to be clear. I'm not paying that fucking fee. I was fucking.
We're just having some laughs today. I showed my city's having an art festival, so your boy's all stoked. Probably gonna head back over there as I listen to Headstone's live stream in my earbuds. See what I can see. If I can get a good spot, and it seems like like I can do it. I got other stuff to do, but if I can do it, maybe I'll be front row at this Bin Doctors concert, and I'll show you that.
Around.
Oh, they're booing you.
Oh, okay. Here's 40 grand. Sure.
Okay, Ramona, thanks for being here. Have a good rest of your day.
Look how serious he is.
We are Red Band.
Oh, I'm excited because he just kind of chuckled. And you
have an Asian wife, right?
Yes, sure.
So me and my buddy, we got the bright idea to start interviewing Asian women. Make it really exclusive. So if you're Asian and you see me and my friend on the street, say what's up.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, it goes off the rails. He gives an explanation as to why they want to do that. He said because on the man in the street interviews are never Asian people. It ends up being funny, but and they pick him apart.
Yeah, love the fucking ride, dude. I had so much fun with this. Please don't go.
It's like if you mix crack with Quaaludes.
Yes, dude. Wait, did you fuck with a lot of drugs?
No.
Have you ever hit your head really hard against something?
I am epileptic. So if you see me, I'm epileptic.
Shocking.
Yeah.
So if you see me flopping around, it's not part of the act.
Dude.
Fuck yes, dude. This is by far the best person you've ever had.
I don't know what's real and what's not. You're so funny. It's incredible. I feel like we might be the last ones in on a joke. I feel like you're like an actual professional that's goofing around and being silly. You have half a clown suit on. Your shirt's still lifted up. You are something else. I love your style. Here's a big joke book. Stephen Glenn, take a bow.
I mean, only at Kill Tony can these people be celebrated. You know what I mean? Because if they're doing this in their living room, man, they got a problem. But I mean, Lost Lily has quit adulting. I'm not sure if I've ever started.
Oh my God. That is something. He almost went the wrong way behind the curtain. I just saw.
Tony, that was fucking unbelievable.
This show is crazy. It is insane.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's him. That's him. He's a little kid.
That is him as the rapper on Kenneth Copeland.
Yeah.
Jesus show.
I skipped past that part. He was like part of essentially a cult where he was like singing religious songs on a TV show. That guy. So it, like the whole picture is really fucking. It's so strange that you can't look away.
This is all crazy. This is all nuts. We have one final bucket pull that has.
So that's that. We're gonna leave it there on a high note. Hope you guys have some sunshine in your neck of the woods, and if you don't have any, I hope there's some way you can create some of your own. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I'm gonna play us out with a tune if it's just the same to you. And I might come back on tonight. I'm not sure. I truly do have a lot to do. This art festival got me by the nits, and it's everything. If you're near Pittsburgh, go to the art festival and get yourself a pulled pork sandwich and check out the art. Bring your checkbook. A couple thousand artists here depending on it. Good to see you, Kansas City. I'm just on my way out. Like I said, I think the smart thing to do for me would be to delete this live stream before it has any negative ramifications in using these videos and stuff like that. My shit's nice and clean right now. I want to keep it that way. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other once you're done doing that. Let's see here. What do I play? Well, there's only one song, right? That makes sense here. And it goes perfectly with what we just watched. Let's see. So Kill Tony couldn't play the song because of the copyright issues. He would lose $40-something thousand if he played the song. Your boy might lose $8. Let's see here. So we're just going to go for it. I'll see you guys later, most likely. If not, I'll be back bright and early. Well, not true. Saturday, probably 10 a.m. Anyways, take care of yourselves, then take care of each other. Sinner out.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? All those nights when you've got no lights, the check is in the mail, and your little angel hung the cat up by its tail, and your third fiance didn't show. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name. Roll out of bed, Mr. Coffee's dead. The morning's looking bright. And your shrink ran off to Europe and didn't even write. And your husband wants to be a girl. Be glad there's one place in the world where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna go where people know people are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name. Where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. Where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. Where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cared when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared, but sometimes things get turned around and no one spared. All hands look out below. There's a change in the status quo. We're gonna need all the help that we can get. chips and the soda made a night in the den so sweet. And the leftover pizza made your breakfast at 10. What a treat. But now we're dining at 7 with the table set. And we just might live the good life, yeah. Life has a way of taking you by surprise. A roll of the dice, and you're living it up, giving it up. A fight to the finish, never ended with tea. No way. And you shared all your troubles with your friend the TV every day. But now it seems this new regime is here to stay. Get set for the last hurrah, moving on to the la-di-da. We're gonna need all the help that we can get. According to our new arrival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live the good life, yeah. We're on our way to realizing we're headed for a new horizon, and we just might